Welcome to the Global Cricket League. Match number 2 is just about to get underway. We have both teams here, the Washington DC Eagles and the New York Liberty. We have in our midst the umpire Charlie, we have Moshed, and we have our media personnel, social media personnel, Alexis Wilson, here to witness the coin toss. Now the toss is with the Washington Eagle. We're going to ask you to have a spin, and you're going to call with the toss with the coin in the air.
Tails.
Heads is a call, tail was a call, so heads is it. We'll have a little chit chat with you over here. The skipper is Omer Hussein. You've won the toss. What are you deciding to do?
We are going to bowl first.
You're going to bowl first. Any particular reason for bowling first?
Actually, we just arrived last night. Our flights got cancelled twice, so we did not get a chance to spend much in the ground. So we just want to test the conditions and go from there.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Now we'll have a little chit chat with the losing captain here. But does mean that you would have lost the match. This is Hamad Azam. This is your second time up. You would have won your first match. If you would have won the toss, what would you have done?
We might bat first as well. So I don't mind playing first or second, so I'm good.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's your second matchup. You would have won your first one. We're going to wish you all the very best in this match. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Well, that's it from the coin toss. Play slated to be underway in, say, about 5 minutes or so. We want to say thank you. That's it. Well, good morning and good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. This is Global Cricket League 2026, and we are underway with match number 2. It's going to be between the New York Liberty and the Washington DC Eagles. Well, earlier the Washington DC Eagles would have won the toss and they elected to bat first. Alongside me, we have here Miss Wilson, Alexis Wilson. So you'll hear that female voice. She's new to the box, but at least we're gonna wing it and we're gonna make sure that we get through this. Well, first ball is on the way. So we have umpire Moshed and umpire Nazir Charlie operating. Again, I want to say welcome to the MAQ TV, all viewers, as play is underway here on a bright Monday. So Zaka is the bowler. He's swinging this one into the onside and getting a good hold of it as he goes for 4 down to the deep backward square leg. So just want to say hello and hi to Alexis Wilson. How are you doing?
Hi there. Hi everybody. I'm Alexis Wilson. I am somewhat new. I work the US Open cricket, and I'm really excited to be here at the Global Cricket League. We have a lot of strong players here, and as we can see right now with Hamad. Yes, let's watch this batting right now.
Goes it now down the leg side. Again, he's pulling this one into the leg side again. Meet and drink here for him and gets another boundary. Score holds up to 8 for no loss. We're into over number 1. That was a real half tracker, Lusna. And you said you would have done some research. You would have worked the US Open. So we want to say welcome back for the new year. I don't think there's no immediate threat of rain or anything like that. Just going to be one match for the day. So
just one match. We don't want to work them too hard.
Right, but tomorrow we should have 2 matches on the card. So we'll wait for tomorrow, get you to today. He's on the back foot. He's punching into the onside. Long on. He's running to his right as he just ambles through for a single. So Ahmad, the captain of the New York Liberty, and he would have already scored a 50 in the first match, as a matter of fact. He got to 55 from some 15 deliveries. So Hamad Azam on Friday in the opening encounter, they would have won that game by not losing a single wicket. So New York Liberty won. This one down the leg side, and a dot goes into the scorer's book. So I've got a little bit of interference there. So 9 for no loss. We have 1 legal delivery left in the first over. This time he's coming forward again, yet to score. That's his opening partner. That's Irfan Khan. As a matter of fact, he got 22 from 10 in the run chase. A bit of an inquiry here. We thought the over was done and dusted, but apparently 5 deliveries. This time he's going hard at this one, tugging it into the onside. Just for the single. That's over number 1 come to an end. Some 11 runs coming from it. It's a good start.
That's a great start. Yeah, that's what we like to see over here.
Yes, again, we're broadcasting here from the Broward County Stadium. By the way, this is an ICC-approved venue.
It's a huge stadium.
Yes, a beautiful, lush green
Lush green, and then the seats are blue, so it makes everything very vibrant.
Yes, so at least the grass is green. So they're playing on pitch number 4. Want to say good day to the head curator, Mr. Melton Taylor, Tony, and the rest of the boys. We want to say you've waited patiently for match number 2 to get underway, but we'll have to say we started on Friday, but because of the inclement weather up north, the players have to be flown in, and there were a lot of flights that were cancelled, postponed, and as a matter of fact, the DC Eagles just got in last night. And tomorrow afternoon, we're going to have the Houston riders. They're going to be coming in sometime tomorrow. That's when they can get a flight. So we just ask for you viewers to be with us. You might wonder why there were no matches in between from Friday, then Saturday and Sunday. Well, the players were not here. Outside the off stump, batsman had a waff at it, played all over it, taken there by the wicket keeper. Yeah, that was 4 runs. Yes, I thought he played over that one, but he got it off the middle of the bat for 4. The keeper collected back there. I took my eyes off for a moment. Outside the off stump again, he's on the edging. The wicket keeper not quick enough to prevent the singler. Good one in between the sticks between these two. Yeah, he was trying to repeat the first shot. It's 16 for no loss. We're into over number 2. So the Washington DC Eagles won the toss and elected to have a first knock. On the back foot, playing it into the onside. 2 men outside with circle. He picks out one of them. That's the long on. As he scampers through for a single.
That was a good one.
This one is outside the off stump, and the batsman not moving his feet is having a whack at it. Taken there by the wicket keeper. A dot is into the scorer's book. 17 for no loss. So the one rate has dipped. It was already at 12. But we're in the power play, and it's a 2020 encounter, by the way. This time he's playing this one in the air, but away from the mid-off fielder and down to the boundary for 4. He was going hard at this one.
Yeah, that was a out of boundary one. That was a long one.
Yeah, it was a good shot. Let's have a look. Outside the off stump, bowling wide of the crease, and he's got into it. It was aerial, but just to the left of the mid-off fielder. Now that field has been pushed back. As we said, 2 men can be outside of the 30-yard circle, so they're bringing in Tariq from off of the deep mid-wicket boundary. So now we have the 2 straight boundary riders, long off and long on. This time he's going at him again outside the off stump, a swing and a miss.
He really wants to get it.
Yeah, he really want to go at that one, but played with a lot of venom. As over number 2 comes to an end, it is 21 for no loss. So wicket number 1 goes. This one was outside the off stump. Sure, we'll have a look where he played it in the air and picked out the long off fielder. And you can see the New Yorkers are happy to see the back of the wicket number 1. So the skipper is still there. So Khan has departed. He's left the playing area. So Hamza is the batter who is out. He's gone for 10 from 6. So Irfan Khan is still there. So our own Tariq is in the lineup for today, and he's sporting the number 18 jersey. So we'll give you a rundown of the team. Omar Hussain, who just gone, he's the captain of the we have the batting lineup here for the New York Liberty. We have Hamza Azam, he's just gone for 10 from 6. We have Sadaf Hussain, Yasser Mohammed, Ali Sheikh, as we pause there. Outside the off stump playing it. Oh, 2 in 2. He plays this one straight back to the bowler, who makes no mistake. He takes the catch. So 2 in 2, we are on a hat trick. This is Zaire. They're trying to get all the feelers in place for this one ball in particular. Goes in our bowls round the sticks. And playing it back along the track, so no hat trick. Hat trick has been averted. But it got 2 in 2. Damage already been done. So there, Rahman is stroking this one nicely into the offside. Beats the mid-off up in the circle. This is a quick outfield. There's a foot chase and a ball chase. The ball wins the race. And there's a pleasant looking drive into the offside. He gets off the mark.
Yeah, that was a far.
So far shot of the day.
He even loses his hat trying to get it. We have the New York Liberty batting right now. And yeah, he defended that very well.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
25 for the loss of some 2 wickets. 2 wickets coming in this over that is in progress. Sahidio Wayman. Oh, there's a quick single. Pegged that stump and he missed. That would have been touch and go there. Had he hit, that would have been quite interesting.
It was so close.
Yeah, that was close. That was a risky single. So we'll have a look. Pick up and throw. He was not even in the frame. He just missed it by a whisker. He was a long way out.
Wow.
And he had almost all 3 stumps to aim at, and he missed. That would have been 3 wickets in the over. 1 via the 1 or 2, but it was not to be. At the end of number 3, 3 overs, it is 26 for 2.
26 for 2.
Yeah, 26 runs, 2 wickets. So you're hearing the voice of Alexis Wilson.
Hey, everyone.
And she's saying, hey, everyone. So if you can say hello, we'll just imagine we are hearing you. Yeah, she's been here for the US Open in December.
So much fun. I can't wait for the next one.
Ah, yes, the US Open. It's the biggest local event in these parts. We have witnessed the 17th edition. Oh, stop and start. I guess he would have.
What happened there?
Well, he must have bumped into something there, missed his run, but he aborted it. So the umpire would have signaled a dead ball. That's umpire Charlie, decked out in blue tops and dark trousers. Outside the off, some flicking this one on the onside. Is running the first one quickly. And yes, no. In the end, they made up their mind to run a relaxing 2 in the end. As the throw was not a powerful one coming in from the deep. Again, 2020 encounter. Match number 2 of this, the Global Cricket League.
Ali's going for it again.
Down the leg side, and he's asking a question. And is the dreaded finger has been raised? Let's see. They're peeling, the batter stays. So I think no damage has been done. Must have brushed the pad on the way. Oh, he put it down, I guess. That's what it is. So you have another goal, looking for wicket number 3 on the back foot, punching into the onside. Long on gets in the way, just a single. So Irfan is on 10 from 8. This is his second appearance in this tournament. He had a not out to his name in their first win. Got 22, as a matter of fact, from some 10 deliveries. But the skipper, Hamad Izam, he would have wheeled a willow in that first match. Took just some 15 deliveries for his 55. This time on the onside, his non-striker was in a spot of bother as this one was banged just in his area. That was good running there. A weak throw coming in from the long on position enabled the batters to scamper through for 2. Right, guess I'll be the Lone Ranger as Alexis Wilson has gone to perform some social media tasks. So 31-4-2. We have some 5 runs coming from this over so far. The boundaries have dried up some. You've seen the back of the skipper. On the onside, and just a single as that over comes to an end, and at the end of it, it's 32-2, end of 4. Outside the off stump, cutting in the offside, the extra cover. Fields, he was hitting it with some venom there. It's a good bit of fielding. 33-2 into over number 5. 2 wickets already been realized by the DC Eagles. Trying to keep the New Yorkers in check. They really got off to a counter in their first game. And they raced past the 71 that was required for the win. Outside the off stump again, playing it back to the bowler. Eagles is up to the task. They're feeling they got in last night, so they're not showing any effects of any jet lag or anything. But for now, we want to say for the folks who are up north, they're all snowed in, iced in. We just want to say, be safe. Sammy stroking it into the offside. Soft hands just for the single. Mid off once to his left, fields. Takes the total on to 34-2. So this is the Global Cricket League 2026. Want to pick up the park manager, Paul. This time he's on the edging outside the off stump. Covers comes in and but can't prevent the single. 35-2. So we've seen a few boundaries early in the inning when they were going at 12 and over, and the count run rate has now gone to 7.5. So DC Eagles has really come to terms with things. They were a little rusty getting off the mark. Here it is into the offside, pushing for single again. Can't prevent the single. Good one in between the sticks. So if the boundaries are not coming, they're trying to avoid the dots. So that's good cricket all around. So this pitch has laid dormant for quite a couple of days, as I mentioned, all because of the inclement weather that is north of us. The players were not able to get in on the square on time. This time he's going high, he's going hard, and he's going to go one bounce four over the mid-off fielder, and he gets a boundary. So I guess it's the commentator's curse. We have said that the boundaries have been dried up, and here it is of the very last delivery of this, the 5th over. He played a good-looking shot over the offside, got it just past the infield, and away she goes. 40 it is for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 5. So once again, the curtains would be coming down on the 1st of February. So this is the first big match for the year 2026. We would have just gone past the US Open, the 17th edition. And oh, what a wonderful time we had here on the square. Seeing Rizwan Chima hitting a good-looking 100 there. But the Lions, they roared and they went undefeated in the tournament, and they've been crowned champions for 2025 edition number 17 of the US Open. So Mohib is going to be the new bowler. He's going to be bowling his left armers. From the look of things, he's going to be coming over the wicket. So at least he's going to be having the dubious task of bowling with only 2 fielders outside of the circle. He's going to be bowling his spinners. Decked out in his spectacles, darkest. So Irfan is on 19. He's stroking this one on the onside. One's here for him. They went in first one quickly. They're turning for the second. And they're going to get there quite comfortably in the end. So 42 for 2. Last over of the power play. Let's see how far they can get. Oh, down the leg side. This one eluding the wicket keeper, but finding up in the circle. Oh, he make. Oh, right. Well, he recovered well. Leg by as it is. Coming off the outer portion of the bat. There was not even an appeal. It was badly lined. Lucky to get away with it there, where they only conceded a leg by. So this brings Irfan Khan, who has been there from the top of the inning, on strike. He's worked his way to 19 from 14. So Mohamed Usman. He's the unlucky 13. Don't know if you're superstitious, but here is a single. Takes Irfan up to 20. Oh, he's going after him in the air. Gonna go one bounce down to the wide long on. And he makes a meal of it. Goes beyond him. Goes for 4. So Mohib has not kept things in check. He's advancing. It was aerial. He got there and he made a meal of it. He should have stopped that one. But nonetheless, ball eluded him and went across the boundary. Whoops. Turn this one around the corner. Wants a quick single. So at the end of the power play, the New Yorkers got to 49 for 2 wickets from 6. Over number 7 is slated to be underway. Let's see. He'll be bowling to Usman. Oh, this one is flighted nicely, stroked nicely into the offside. This one going across the boundary ropes. I thought the long off could have done a little better. Was not able to cut off the angles, but a beautiful looking shot. And we've seen 2 of those already. He got off the mark with a beautiful cover driven shot. That one was full on the bat, still had to be hit. And he placed it nicely. There it is, was just out of the reach. Maybe the bowler thought he could have put in the dive there to save the boundary. It was off camera when he was like, come on, man. Well, 53 it is, 50th coming. 50 comes up. Same again, he's driving again. He plays some pleasing to the eyes offside shots. That's Mohammed Usman. Sporting the bright red pads for those viewers who are looking at this on the MAQ TV or whatever media you're following this game on. This is the Global Cricket League. This is match number 2, and again we want to apologize for those who would have missed cricket Saturday and Sunday. We had the inclement weather. We have no control over the weather. So Washington Eagles got in only last night outside the off stump, nicely flighted, and he's trying to guide it in the vacant slip third man area. He missed, taken by the wicket keeper. It's not a bad idea. You just have to get some will on it because there's no third man, neither short nor long. Playing this one in the offside, off for quick single. Good running again between the sticks. Some people don't value singles, but I like to see when they have the eye contact, run without calling, catching the fielders a little flat-footed. So 55 it is for 2. Usman again into the offside and over the mid-off fielder and down to the boundary for 4. He played some good-looking offside shot. That one was in the air for a bit, but I would say that it was deliberate because he played him along the ground, so he showed that he can go aerial and still think because he stayed for the post. He know he would have placed it exactly where he wanted it. So we have seen some 3 boundaries coming in that area. Like I said, umpire is beckoning for something. He's asking a question to whom? I think they want to check for the no ball. They're trying to check for the no ball. Too many men. Oh, the sprinkler is on. That's what it is. The sprinkler is on. Ah, the timing for the sprinkler. So they've got to try to get the sprinkler. Well, we're back after that. The sprinklers came on there. I guess the timer was not set to avoid coming on at that time of the day, knowing that cricket slated to be on a Monday. Normally we have cricket on the weekend, but this is the tournament, the Global Cricket League tournament. Into the offside. Butted fingers there by the fielder as the batters against scampers through for single. They're going to have a little mid-wicket conference saying, I think we're taking too many chances here. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Well, at the end of that over, some 11 runs coming from it. 2 boundaries in it. Total is up to 60. Remember, it's a 2020 over game. Irfan Khan is on 21 from 18, and Mohammed Azman, he is on 28 from 18. So he came in at the fall of the skipper's wicket. Hamad Azam, he's gone for 10. He got some 6 deliveries for himself. Out caught picking out one of the fielders, and I always say that's a cardinal sin. Only 2 fielders were allowed to be outside of the 30-yard circle, and he picked out the mid-off the long off fielder. He was pretty much on the boundary. So once again, we want to welcome all the MAQ TV viewers. It's one thing I can say about this ground, it dries very, very quickly. Again, we have to give it up to the park management. They've put a lot of work into this ground. It's an ICC approved venue. It is lush green. I'm sure you can see it on your screen. All hails again to Milton Taylor and the crew for keeping this park, and especially the playing area here, in immaculate condition. Again, we're playing on pitch number 4. Just to the east of it, that's the international pitch number 3, just in case you're following in terms of pitches. And as long as the tournament plays out in its entirety, which goes until the 1st of February, they'll be using pitch number 2 alongside pitch number 4. This time he tugged it into the onside. This one coming on the bottom of the bat, just going past the leg stick. Again, he was going hard at it, coming off on the edge. Just missed the leg stump by a whisker. 62 it is for 2. Trying to recover here. They had 2 in 2. As a matter of fact, Usman averted the hat trick. He came in to face a hat trick delivery, and he got off the mark. Not with the very first delivery, but in that very same over with a pleasing off-driven shot. Carpet driven outside the off stump. He's opening the bat. The Irfan Khan there was ball watching, but it was pushed by Usman. Got home safely in the end. You know, the point area is a busy area, but these 2 batters have been running between the sticks. One that comes straight out of the coach's manual on the back foot, but there was flirting with danger there. This one was punching the back foot to extra cover. Non-striker thought of a single, but oftentimes when the batter is on the back foot, you have to get out of his stance to force that run going forward. Wise said no. He's on the back foot, cutting this one sweetly between backward point and the third man. Foot chase was on, but the ball was always going to win the race as that ball headed downhill. And this is a quick outfield. As I was saying, it's in immaculate condition. And here you're having a look at it. The ball was always going to win the race. It was nicely played. And I can tell you that Mohammed Usman, he's played some lovely off-driven shots. We haven't seen much in the onside. Seems as if he favors the offside, which is not bad because you would often hear bowlers, you should bowl on the offside and prevent the onside. But he's been equal to the task. And again, another boundary coming from the last ball of the over. So we had some poles planted for the first 4 deliveries. Dot, and then there was that beautifully stroke 4. Well, 68 it is for 2. Run rate at one stage was going at 12, but that was in the power play, and that was always on the card. If you're a good batter and you're worth your salt, you should try to get at least some runs in the first 6 overs when only 2 fielders can be beyond the 30-yard circle. So Rajit who has been introduced, that's Adil, has been introduced into the attack. Outside the off stump, again he's putting this one in the air. They're thinking 2, but good work there by the sweeper cover, running to his right. They actually thought of 2, but there was good feeling in the deep. So Adil Sheikh is the new bowler. So he's going to be bowling around the sticks to the new batter. That's Usman, sporting those red pads for those who are viewing and want to differentiate between the 2 batters. As a matter of fact, one is southpaw and one is again into the offside, plays it sweetly down to the long off position for a single. So Usman is the left-hander, sporting the red pads, and Khan, he's the right-hander. He's on 24 from 22. So can be bathed here in sunshine. Don't want to rub it in for those who are up north, who've been iced out. Again, getting the inner portion of the bat. The scampers 2 for single, not timing again. Khan was trying to open up his shoulders there, coming off the inner portion of the bat, just a single. So again, they're planting poles. At least they're running the singles, trying to avoid the dots. Started with a dot though, started well. Outside the off stump, he's playing this one in the vacant slip area. They were in the first one quickly, thinking 2, but no. Good bit of feeling there by the backward point fielder. Finding up in the circle. Was given a foot chase as well, but the point got there first. Now they're making the change for the right-hander. The square leg goes out, deep square leg. The cover sweeper comes in. No, well, the cover sweeper stays, and the point who was on the boundary, which would have been square leg then for the left-hander, has been pulled up into the cover position. Point is in place, and the third man is there. This time he's going in the air, he's going high, he's going hard. Just one bounce over the fence as the long-on fielder tried to stop that one from going beyond the boundary. He couldn't have taken the catch because the ball was dying on him. We'll have a look. Tugging it into the onside. Didn't get in the sweet part of the bat. I guess He would have had to sacrifice his body there if he wanted to prevent that from going beyond the boundary ropes. That's a hard ball. He was trying to bat it in as if he was trying to bat in a tennis ball. I don't think that was wise to do. It's a good thing the ball would have passed him. He trying to bat it as if he was playing handball, hand tennis. But in the end, it is 76 for 2, and seems as if it's a habit now. They're getting a boundary of the last delivery of the overs. So some 8 ones coming from that over at the end of over number 9. So Mohammed Osman, he is on 36. That's the age that the great Robert Nesta Marley died on May 1st, 1981. He was only 36 years of age. And Irfan, he's keeping company. He's been at the top of the inning, as a matter of fact. He's on 29 from 24. So if they can keep wickets in hand, by the time the party starts around over number 16, 17, I think they'll be looking to really go hard to get over 200. Again, the curators and the ground staff, we have to say kudos to them. The pitch has been sweating here from Friday evening. There was no match on Saturday and Sunday. And again, I'll let you know that weather got in the way. The teams are coming from out of town. As a matter of fact, Houston Riders, they're due to come in tomorrow. And only last night, the Washington, D.C. Eagles got in. Yep, so the Houston Riders, they would have played the first game and then, you know, had to head back to secure their homes and all the good stuff because of the ice storm that was slated to come in, which it did come. So New York and all those Pennsylvania there on the stump. Oh, this one is outside the off stump, and it's going to be a wide call there by umpire Javid Charlie. Juma driving this one into the offside. Oh, he makes a meal of it. There was a dot on the card. It went straight to him. Went to his buttered fingers, allowed the fielders to get a single. So two batters are punching gloves and saying, we got a single there. Our running has been at least 90% positive. Again, we want to big up cricket being played in this park. It's going to be a busy area here, a busy year, at least for the first half, with cricket slated to be here on the park. Oh, this one is down the leg side. Meat and drink here for the batter. It was badly lined. There was a full toss going down the leg, and Irfan, his eyes lit up like a Christmas tree. Maybe he thought he could have done 2 better than that, going for 6. But nonetheless, he played with caution and played it along the turf for 4 down to the backward square leg. 82 it is. We're into the 80s now. And again, at one point, the run rate was up at 12. They're going steady at 8.79. Just for the loss of 2 wickets. First one to go would have been the skipper, Izam. Again, he's tugging this one into the onside. It was a looping one, tugging it from outside the off stump into the onside. So New York, winning the toss, decided to have the first knock. Trying to set a target, one in which they hope to defend. So both batters are into the 30s now. Outside the off stump, he's swatching this one into the offside, not timing it as he would have liked, but gets a single nonetheless. Have to give the bowler some credit sometimes. He would say that I caused him not to time it as well. I took pace off and the spin was in on that off spinner. Nonetheless, it is 84 for 2. So this time they got a boundary early. And let's see if they're going to follow the fashion of getting a boundary off the last delivery. So we'll watch and wait. Started with a wide. So it's going to be bowing a wide or no ball. It's going to be a 7-ball over. So let's see if this one extra delivery is going to be punished. Outside the off stump, he's swatting it into the offside. He's getting runs here. Just a single, good bit of feeling out in the deep. So, over towards here. Allow the batters to get 2. So, at least the trend has been broken. Where they've been getting a boundary off the last delivery of the last 2 overs. And they got it down to 2. But nonetheless, some 10 runs, 11 runs coming from that over. So at the end of 10, we're at the halfway mark. It is 87 for the loss of some 2 wickets. So Wadid Sharma is going to be into the attack. He's playing this one into the offside. That's Irfan Khan. Thought it was second, but just a single. Good work again here by the deep extra cover fielder. And again, we want to welcome back Mr. Wilson.
I'm back.
Yes, you're back, and you came back in one piece.
I didn't get hit by a cricket ball.
You got hit?
No, I didn't.
Oh! I was going to like say, wow, unfortunate. Chama pulling around the sticks, nicely flighted. Here's an onside single here for Our batter, Osman, he has really worked the offside for most of his 41 runs. So this one was in the onside. Just played it just to the left of the bowler who was going around the sticks. So he has worked his way to 41. Irfan is on 36 again, the Bob Marley age when he died at 36. I always have to mention that he's going back. Oh, went through the legs of Sharma. He was a hot potato. It was along the turf. It was not a chance by any means. So he goes up to 37 and take the total onto 90. So like I said, it's a good pitch. So they are well on their way to scoring over 200. So you'll have a little chit chat after this over on the back foot, punching in the offside. It was yes, no. Wisely sent back there by Irfan Khan. Again, you have to get out of the blocks when you're on the back foot. So the non-striker have to be mindful of that. That's where a lot of run out always come from. Somebody driving into the offside again. He's so pleasing on the eyes when he's playing the offside strokes. Not bad in the onside either, but like I said, I know two in particular. One that he got off the mark with the oh glorious. It was a good looking shot of the day, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yes. So the last delivery, let's see if they'll pick it back up again. They've been getting boundaries off the last delivery of a couple of overs. Trend was broken last over. Down the onside, and it's going to be a wide. So Irfan Khan missed out there. He was really trying to pull it in the onside. It was a loose delivery down the leg side. And there's one here for him. It's going to be just the two. So they're following the pattern now. Last over, they got two from the last delivery. And this time they got another two from this last delivery. So you left me. Where did you go?
We're setting up the interview area. You have to come check it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Laid a red carpet and all the good stuff.
We're waiting on lighting for it.
Oh, some lighting back there. It's in the back here.
It's in the back, so when the players throughout the game, when they're done batting or
Oh,
bowling,
something you pull them out.
pull them out, ask their opinions on how's everything going.
Okay,
Yeah,
very good.
yeah. Maybe interview you there.
Oh, no, well, it's right here. We can do it here too, so
Oh,
just
wow.
in case. But
Is that recording?
no, what we're saying here is going out. But sooner or later, probably they'll put you on camera so
We'll
they
get
can
that live. Yeah,
see you live and see.
sounds good.
Put a face to the voice.
Yes, yes.
Yes, well, I would imagine you would have done a wonderful job back there.
Thank you.
So I'll have a look at the inning break.
yeah. Okay.
Remember, it's a 2020 over match.
2020 over match.
Yes, so 9 more overs to go.
Okay.
If they would have bat all of the overs, because an inning could be deemed closed if they were to lose 10 wickets.
Okay.
So I don't think it's going to happen today, though. It's a good pitch, and these two batters are set. They're two set batters, but you never know. 2 wickets has gone already. 2 can win 3. Go down the leg side. Meet and drink here for him in the onside, and he's pulling in the onside. A 4 for him. As we keep saying, he has scored most of his boundaries in the offside, but here it is. One for the highlights was meet and drink outside the leg stump, badly lined, loose delivery. There it is, free hit. You know the laws of cricket. A ball pitching outside the leg stump, you're not going to be out LBW. No time today, yesterday, or ever. It's a law, and it was pretty much a free hit. Yes, I mean, if he had to get caught, he would have been out, really, but I'm deeming it a free hit, meaning that you can't out LBW. The batter is giving you a chance to swing for glory. Oh, this one is loose down there. My goodness, and he's going to go into the boundary for 4. The bowler thought he was in business there. And the 50 comes up for the young man. He got there quick, fast, and in a hurry. Raises the bat now and says, okay, my work here is not done as yet. And with that, the 100 comes up as well. It's 102. Outside the off stump on the back foot, driving in the offside. There's runs here for him. This one is turning as the fielder slid when he picked it up down there, enabled the batter 2 more seconds to get in. So this is good batting. There's good recovery. Remember, they had 2 wickets back to back. And since then, these 2 have gone. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Straight over the bowler's head. And not even the long on, who's a bit straight, can stop this one. Seems as if that it's going to be party time here now for Mohammed Usman. So he's not waiting for the last delivery to get the boundaries. He has got some 3 boundaries in this over so far. Are you intrigued?
I'm more than intrigued, and that was a really good shot too.
Yes, no one can feel behind the bowler's arm. Sammy going after him again. He's in the air and beyond the boundary ropes for the first 6 of the match.
Wow.
He is on the charge. Mohammed Usman.
Mohammed Usman just
Yes,
got a really good one.
he has raced into the 60s. He's on 62. He's getting a bit of a refreshment there.
He's definitely going to want that footage.
Yes, the ball has left the playing area for the first time, so the first maximum of the inning. And he worked his way to 50. New York would have won a match already. They played against the Houston Raiders. And here it is, you're going to be on candid camera. So they're going to put a face to the voice.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I don't need my phone for that.
No. Yes, you're going to be seen over there. Well, it has come back with the comeback delivery. Outside the off stump again, he's driving sweetly in the offside. They're running 1. They're going to be turning for a relaxing 2. So comes into the bowler's end. And that was the biggest over of the match, to be honest with you. Some 22 runs coming from that over. And that's the end of over number 12. And the latest score here is 116 for the loss of some 2 wickets. Mohammed Usman is on 64 from 36. Irfan Khan, who's been there at the top of the inning, he is on 39 from 30. Alongside me here is Alexis Wilson.
Hey everybody, it's
See?
me. How's it going?
There it is. So they can now put a voice, a face to the voice they've been hearing.
Yes, we're here live in sunny South Florida.
That's right.
Yes.
Live in sunny South Florida. I want to say, Ivor Henry, good day, and welcome to the MAQ TV. So again, so you set up the area in the back where you're going to have some interviews with the cricketers. So there
Yes.
again, I'm sure you're going to be seen on TV.
Yes, make sure to follow the social media accounts so you guys can see the interviews later that we're going to have with the players.
Okay, so you can tell them where they can get you, the media, what is there?
It's going to go on the MAQ group on Instagram and the related social media accounts. I'll get that for you guys so you can see everything.
Okay, while we were
Yes.
saying there, we had a loose delivery here down the leg side. It was meet and drink again, a loose delivery, a free hit, if I can say so myself. And again, when he get those free hits, he plays along the ground. I thought he could have probably go aerial for 2 more, but it seems as if he's playing with caution. It was a loose delivery. He goes into the 40s now, that Irfan Khan. He's on 43 from 31. So he too is going at a good clip. He's playing in the offside, eluding the bowler. He went under his left arm. So Wajid Sharma just bowled the 1 over and left. I don't know if he's going to be coming from the northern end, because we saw some 22 runs coming from that previous over. But we can tell you right now that Mohammed Usman is in a no-nonsense mood. He's as hot as his wet pads.
He's not playing any games and you can see it on his face.
No, well, I guess he might say I'm playing cricket, but I understand you. He's not playing.
Okay, he's playing games.
He's playing. All the games people play. Well, outside the off-stump, he's going high. He's going hard for his second maximum of the inning. And this one is the biggest one yet. And up goes the hands of umpire Moshad. Who needs Jenny Craig when you can get your exercises right here?
Yes, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, see?
Oh, Jenny Craig.
Yeah, Jenny Craig said.
Jenny Craig.
Yes, well, he doesn't need Jenny Craig. He's saving his money. He's keeping it in his pocket and coming to the park, umpiring, getting his
Who knew?
exercise from the arms here. Again on the back foot, playing in the offside. A quick single, going to point, but good running again. Good backing up there by Irfan Khan. He's one strike away, but he's not going to go for glory. He has been playing with caution, and he's gone to 44. So I'm not going to bet that he'll get his 50 with a boundary 6, with a 6. But in the meantime, Usman is on 71. And could we see the first century of this tournament, the Global Cricket League? So it finally gets underway. This was in the making for some time, this league. Outside the offside, driving into the offside, and he's going to get 4. My word, like I said, he's playing with caution. And sometimes the batters who want to go aerial would go inside out for 6. But he's playing his role. He goes on to 48. And the total goes on to 132 for 2.
So it's at 132 for 2 right now with New York Liberty and the...
So 22 runs coming from the last over. This has some 16 already from it. So if they can get a boundary 6 here now, he'll go for 22 again. So 12th over. Yeah, but it's early days yet. We can't say they're winning, but they're putting a grand total here, one which they hope to defend. This time he's going in the air, but it's going to be... Oh, he dropped it. So, would that have been the commentator's curse? I say he's been playing with caution. He's not going to go aerial, but he went in the air, down to wide, long on, got into his hands. We'll have a look. There it is. He was going for glory. In his hands and out.
Oh, he
He
dropped it.
He dropped it. So he got a life on 48. He goes up to 49. Yep, well, he goes up to 49. You can't bat and leave the pitch and go in the field and take your own catch, so no fault of his. But that's a wicket they wish they would have had. There's a good partnership here between these two. I wish we can know what's the partnership, but it's a 20-20 over encounter. We're into 13 so far.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, so the current run rate has gone now to 10. We have one stage in the power play was 12. But now the New Yorkers, with a win already under their belt, trying to keep their winning streak alive. But it's early days yet. Out the offside. That's a good shot. In the offside, splitting point and third man, and down to the boundary for 4. So that's his 50. Well, he has got to 50 while we were off here a little bit. So look at this stroke. Very nice. Remind me of Mohamed Qureshi playing into the offside. Yeah, he plays those shots.
That was a really beautiful
Yes,
outside one, yeah. Well, hopefully we can see him play this week.
Yeah, so we've seen 2 half centuries already. This time he's playing off hands into the offside, and just the single. So given a life when he was on 48, he's made good to his 50. And again, like I said, a good partnership between these two. Both wickets fell back to back. So Mohammed Usman on the back foot, he tugging this one into the onside. Yes, he has scored some ones in the onside, not as fluent as he would have looked in the offside, but they have scored boundaries in the onside. So if you're going to see a wagon wheel at some stage, you see most of his scoring has been in the offside. Some really pleasant looking shots too, I may add.
Mohammed Usman is batting again.
This one, let's see. We can wait for the umpire. It's going to be another maximum. It's gone for 6.
Wow.
The umpire Charlie there had to wait for some confirmation to make sure that he got over the rope. So let's have a look. Here he is now. But it went over a long way, so I'm not too sure that umpire Charlie was waiting for confirmation there. He just took his time and made sure, because the ball left the playing area. So he has raced up to 62. Now, just like Usman, he would have waited until he got his 50, and then he really has gone on fire. And he, oh, back along the turf. That's a good looking shot again. The bowler was in a spot of bother as he had to skip, hop, and jump out of the way there.
Did you just see that?
Yes, I mean, it came back at pace, and again, getting a boundary of the last delivery of the over. So these New York have got it planned out. It's 151 for 2. If I was a betting man, I think they're going to get much more than the 200. Again, it is a good pitch, good for cricket.
That was a great pitch, I agree.
So again, we're having quite a bit of runs here coming from these overs here. We have some 19 from this over. No, 18 from it, I beg your pardon. Because they got 2 singles along the way. So they avoided the dots. Again, refreshments for these players, because it's, I hate to say it, but I have to say it, we're in sunny South Florida, while anything north of Florida is really, really cold.
I know. I see cars, the snow's up to the top of the car.
Top of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
But perfect. That's why the GCL is here in Florida, because we're going to be able to play cricket all week.
Yep. Yep. And GCL stands for Global Cricket League, just in case you're wondering. So it's finally have come to the park. There's been a couple of attempts to have this tournament, and it's finally got underway in 2026. Now we're going to see some medium paces, because the spinners have been carted around the park. Of course, they will have realized 2 wickets from the spinners. There's some heavy clouds, and we have some hawks around and some weather birds. Good camera work there. Down the leg side, it's going to be a wide. Oh my word, it's a wayward delivery. It started angling, coming from around the sticks. So NYL, that's the New York Liberty. Won the toss, decided they're going to have the first knock, and they're knocking the ball to all parts, inside out. Another good looking shot in the offside from Mohammed Usman. I'll tell you, he favors the offside, and
We have a really good offense from Mohammed Usman. It went all the way outside. He is irreplaceable.
yes, I'm saying that's a good looking shot. So they're under charge, and it goes up to 76 of an who's been there at the top of the inning. He's on 66. Mohammed Usman got in at the number 4 spot. This time he's pulling in the onside again, splitting the deep backward square leg and mid wicket for a boundary 4 in the onside. So here's going to be trouble for the fielding team. When you can score fluently on both sides of the wicket, you're in a spot of bother.
In the spot of bother?
Yes.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Well, because you can, it's hard for you to protect both areas. If you should be packing the offside and bowling the offside. But this time he's driving, and this one is going to be 4 written all over it. No, good bit of feeling down beneath us here. And we thought that one would have gone for 4 because he hit it straight over the bowler's head. But good bit of feeling down here in the mid-off fielder becomes long off because he was back on the ropes. It was not in our view because the side screen is in our way here. But we saw him through a little view here that we can see just beneath us here. He put in a good start. Save the boundary, certain boundary. So yes, I can hear you clearly now. So
it sounds better?
Good. Oh, much better, yes.
Okay.
You have that powerful voice. You're hiding it on us. You're holding out. You're holding out. Oh, in the air.
Wow.
And it's going to go. Let's see. The fielder takes the catch.
Wow, what a good catch.
Yes, so often goes for 66 from 39 deliveries.
That was Irfan Khan with 66 and 39 deliveries. Now he's at 40.
So 161 for 3. Well played, 66 there, young man. From 40 deliveries, as a matter of fact. 66 from 40. So it's a good little partnership between these two. Mohammed Usman, he's an 81. I'm sure he's going to be thinking that I can get another 19 runs for the 100 because
I think it can happen.
yeah, the way how he's batting, again scoring on both sides of the turf, and he's going at a good clip, almost 200.
Who's coming up to bat now?
We'll tell you in a minute. Ali Sheikh.
Ali Sheikh coming up to bat right now
Yes.
for the New York Liberty.
So again, we want to welcome all the MAQ viewers. Welcome you to cricket here on a Monday. And again, we apologize for Saturday and Sunday. Like I said, the weather got in the way.
Good
Up
things
north.
come to those who wait.
And the viewers are really looking at a good match here. So Ali Sheikh is in. So we have two left-handers, as we call them these days, two southpaw at the wicket now. They both bat left-handed, but let's differentiate them. Mohammed Usman is in the red pads, and the dark one down the leg side. He gets off the mark right away, as this one was angling down the leg side. He just got his bat in it, gets off the mark. Bring the hard hitting heavy lifter Mohammed Usman on strike. So Alexis Wilson, you've been here for the US Open number 17.
Yes.
And you are back again. Where are you stationed, by the way?
I live right here in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, beautiful.
It takes me less than 10 minutes to get over here.
Oh, this time he's playing in the onside. Just a singler. Good throw. Back to the bowler. Kept it down to 1. He goes up to 82. 163 for 3. Umpire Moshed is alongside umpire Charlie as the end of over number 15.
We have New York Liberty 163 over 3.
Yes, 3 wickets are down. So end of a successful over. A wicket falling in that over. The wicket of our good friend there. Gone for well played at 66. So it was a good catch in the deep. He got dropped in that area. Oh, I didn't check. It must have been the same field. He was on 49, 48 as a matter of fact. But he went on to score his 50, got to 66 from 40 deliveries. So again, they're on par for the 200, scoring at 10.87 runs and over. So they keep the 100. And again, like we said, if wickets in the hot, you know the party's going to start and going to wheel. Yeah, the red pads, that's Mohammed Usman. He's in the onside again and he's going to score a boundary. Then again, I said the danger is when. So he was playing possum, as a matter of fact, early in his inning, played with caution when he was playing in the onside early on. But now you can see that he's pushing on, playing, you know, some aggressive shots as well as the offside. Again in the onside, again tugging this one just to the left of the bowler, but long on gets in the way. It's a single. So he looks the part. He looks to have an interview with him.
Mohammed Usman, I'll keep that in mind for sure.
So you can get your pen and your paper and write it down and say, I have to get this batter.
Mohammed Usman in my interview box.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's going to be borderline a no ball. Let's see. It must be. Charlie is calling it. It's a no ball. It was off the first free hit of this inning and of the on the bat and made good use of it, and it goes all the way for 6. So it was meat and drink. What were you doing there, Usman? It was a a free hit, and he just, like playing baseball, just played it straight up on the bat, and he made good use of it for another maximum. Even fast. The ball has left the playing area, so it's taking a while to come back. It's back with us now. So oh well, they've changed.
They did change.
So this one just the single. So 87, that's a bad looking number for the Aussies, Australia. When their batter gets on 87. Oh, this one is going high, he's going hard, and he's going far, just over the head of the long on fielder, and he goes for 6. He was flirting with danger there. We'll have a look. He used his feet well. And again, like I said, we have to take it back. He was trying to pull this one in. It would have always been 6. So now, where does he go? He goes into the
93 over 46.
Yes, from 46 ball. He's now going, running. They're going to try for the double? No, just the single. So he goes on to 94. So he's 1 strike away. As a matter of fact, he's going to be facing the next over. He was looking for a double there. Was wisely sent back by Ali Sheikh. So Usman came in for some rough treatment there. So another 21 over, 183 for 3. Again, count run rate is
11.44.
Yep, and that's healthy. Then again, look at the clock on the wall. The big clock on the wall is saying it is.
1:36.
Well, the big clock here is telling us 1:30. 1:31.
1:31.
Yeah, so we're going to go with the park time here for now. Good. It's a good camera work there, giving you a view of the park. So it's not only the international stadium in which you're looking at. I'm sure at some point they'll give you the outer fields. There's the two adjoining cricket fields just east of this. Oftentimes the local leagues use those on Sundays. Every Sunday, as a matter of fact. So President Roger.
Do you ever play?
Oh, I used to play, yes. I used to play a long time ago.
Wow. We have to get you on the courts again.
Yeah. If I go on the park to play, I think I'll be the oldest cricketer to play.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Okay, well. Let's see. So number 45 on his back is the new bowler. So Mustafa comes in bold. Oh, this time.
Mustafa Mimon.
So it's a no ball. And again, who is the benefit? Who's going to benefit? It's going to be the new batter, Ali Sheikh. Again, he made good use of a free hit in the last over. And here he is again with another free hit. Let's see what he will do with this one. Outside the off stump, and he's driving this one into the offside. And he goes for 6. So again, lucky charm. He's a lucky man. He has got 2 free hits. He was wide of the mark, you know, but he really went into it with some aggression, played with some venom. So he's gone to 14 from 5. So the party has already started. They're not going to wait. Well, it's over number 17. So 5 away from his century. That's Mohammed Osman. Sure.
5 away from a century?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, no. He's going to be taken off. I think this one is way over the head and he's bowled 2. And it's going to be another free hit. He's going head hunting. This one was over the bowler's head. So the first one, what was it? He's done and dusted. He has bowled 2 high full pitch. So someone has got to finish his over. You know, the playing conditions. Can I bowl 2 full high pitch in their over, and he would have done such. So he's done for the match. That Mustafa.
Mustafa's out.
Yep. So he comes in with a free hit here, and the new bowler here now. Who is he? He's putting what, number 7 on his back?
Zahidur Rehman.
Okay, he's going big into the onside and is gone for yet another maximum 6 more.
Wow.
He has been serving up 6s, so he's got all 3 of them, and all of them have come from free hits.
Free hits.
That's what to do. When you get something free, you make good use of it.
That's what my mom says.
Yes. Yep. So Ali Sheikh, I don't know. Well, no, his score is wrong there somewhere along the line. So Ali Sheikh will get it corrected. And he's going big again in the offside, in the onside for yet another maximum, another 6. So the party has started and the party has begun. Should I say the party has continued from maybe over number 14?
Continued for sure.
I say continued because they've been really serving up 20s and 22. And now here it is again with 3 big maximum in this over. So far they've gone 21. Bang into the offside. But there's a cover sweeper, he gets in the way. A race single. So this brings now Mohammed Usman on strike, and he's the man to watch. While Ali has raced on to 27 from 9. Winning toss, batting first, 200 is up. Driving in the offside, pleasing on the eyes. Again, cover sweeper gets in the way. He rolls up to 96. So the 200 came up quick, fast, and in a hurry. So they're going to get much more than the 200 that we were speaking of earlier there, Alexis.
They're going to get much more.
Much, much more, yes, because this one is full and he's pulling it in the onside. Meat and drink here for him. Another maximum. 6 more. So he's going to race up to, if he stays, to a quick, fast 50. He's just 17 away. And he's serving up 6s. So we had 4 6s in this over.
We have 4 6s in this over. And then New York Liberty is 212 over 3.
Yes, for 3 wickets.
For 3 wickets.
Yes. So 212. Over number 17 is done and dusted. So we want to say compliments to Quick Clubs, because they're the one carrying this for your scoring. If you want to follow it by the Quick Clubs, if you want to view it, you can always go to the MAQ TV, where you're going to see the cricket, see it for yourself, and you'll be hearing us here, hear the voice of Alexis Wilson alongside yours truly, Ivor Henry. So you're right here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yes, where are you?
I've moved up to Georgia.
Georgia. It's snowing over there. I hear it's frozen.
It's frozen, yes, it's frozen. So it's a good time for me to to get away, really. You know, Croatia would have summoned me to be here, so I can't say no to him.
No.
No. Yes, it's a good guy.
And if you're watching, Mac, thank you for having us.
There it is. Yes, the brain behind cricket in Florida, Mr. Cricket. And like I say, he plays himself too, so hey. So he not only organized cricket, get involved in cricket, he was asked to lend a hand in the GCL, and as usual, Mr. Cricket, sometimes you're wondering which one of the wives come first. The cricket?
It depends which player you ask. Every player is different.
All right, well, I'm sure the wife gonna say, hey, I object to that. I am the number 1 wife. I'm human and in flesh. But you know, some ladies, when they see a cricketer loves cricket, they would say, well, cricket is the number 1 wife and I'm the number 2 wife.
Most of the players choose cricket.
But that's naughty. I've got to keep with your wife in the flesh. Well, 33 it is from 10, 17 away, like we said here. From his 50, that's Ali Sheikh. So 2020 over encounter, we have some medium paces coming from the far end. Oh Lord, outside the off stump, he's just stroking it nicely, picking the spot. Let's see, was it gonna be just 4 runs? Was it over the waist? Let's see if the signal is gonna come in from umpire Charlie. No, it was a legal delivery, so he just squatted. So that's his 100, by the way. So he raises the bat now. So 100 from 50 delivery. So his strike rate is 200. So his 100 comes up with something, meat and drink for him outside the off stump. That's going to be outside the off stump, but it's a legal delivery. It was between the tram line there. He was backing away. So umpire David Charlie say no, it's a legal delivery. So this is a good looking 100. So the first 100 of the tournament, and he goes to Mohammed Usman. He's driving along the offside for the single. So we have to wait and see if Ali Sheikh now, if he can get to a coveted 50. We have seen a 50 from Irfan Khan. He got to 66 from his 40 deliveries earlier in the inning. Oh, he's playing right across this one, and he's a low appeal. Oh, and he was ball watching. They're gonna be scampering 2 here. It's gonna be, as a matter of fact, it's runs. So runs to him. While they were appealing, in baseball they call it stealing an extra run. Yeah, they were appealing. So now oh, it's another full toss again. And my goodness, they're serving up some real lollipops here. He goes for another maximum. He have serves up plenty of sixes. And he raced on to 41. So I don't think that the 50 is going to be in question. He has more than enough time. So the 101 Dalmatian. Do you know the 101 Dalmatian?
Mm-hmm.
The Bow Wow
The Bow Wow.
dogs?
Yes,
Well,
we have.
Mohammed Usman.
I'm gonna say that in the interview.
Yes, I said at one point you were with the dogs. You were with the Bow Wow.
Wait, that's a good one.
Yes, he was in 101.
And then we have the New York Liberties with 225 and 3 wickets currently.
Yes, currently, and they're going to be much more than that.
Why do you think that?
Well, they have 13 legal delivery left, and already they've served up quite a bit of extras with no balls and wides. So
Oh wow, extras and no balls.
yeah, they've served quite a few of those. Outside you have some swing and a miss. A real miss here from Ali Sheikh. He was going for glowy from that last one, but he could have played it in the offside, but he was trying to tug it into the onside. And you can see his batting partner there, Mohammed Usman, is telling him, you could have played that in the offside. You have offside shots. Why tugging it? We have the birds again. Are there weather birds? Oh, what are you doing to us?
Is that good luck or bad luck?
Well, we don't want that cold weather down here, but you know the weather is going to be cold here.
When?
Yeah, it's later in the week we're going to be having some cold weather coming in. You asked when, so I answered. I said later in the week. I guess that's not good enough for you. You had a puzzled look on your face. You said when? Well, I can only say later.
Because it's really hot here in Florida right now.
Yeah.
Look, it's almost 90 degrees on the
but
grounds.
It's 86 right now, but like I say, it's by Florida standard when it gets down to 40 on Saturday and 34 on Sunday. You know, Sunday 34, that's going to be cold.
So, okay. So the finals, it will be cold.
Yes, it's going to be cold. It's going to be 34. Saturday and Sunday is going to be cold, so make sure to bring your sweats and warm yourself up.
I have like one. I'll bring it.
But all you need is one. You have one body.
Yes.
So
So true.
Yeah, some people have too many clothes in the closet.
Yes.
A lot of times the closet don't even have room to breathe.
No.
Just that one body. And to think about it, back in the day, you know what the clothing were? Just a leaf.
Yeah. You're saying back in the day.
Yes.
Wow.
So 4 runs here while we're having a little bit of fun here in the box. Yes. Yeah, you're hearing the voice of Alexis Wilson, no stranger to the park, but she's making a debut here in the commentary box. I always happen to bring someone with me who's making their debut, and I'm hoping that I'm making it easy for you.
I am so lucky you're here, and I look forward to many more
Yes.
times commentating.
Always welcome, especially when ladies get involved. We like that. Ladies, the youths, and everything.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've been around the park a few times, so I should be able to. Oh, this one is in the air, and oh, he got his hand to it,
Whoa.
and he dropped it.
What just happened?
Yeah, he put it down. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Yeah, he didn't came from the toe end of the bat. It was up, got into his hand there, and
So close.
Did it hit the rope? Okay, this time he's going in the air, down again, and across the boundary ropes, and it goes for 4. Yeah, it was interesting with the previous ball that he dropped. So one of so 234. So he got a life on 102. He gone on to 106. So the damage would have already been done. Full toss again. He's swinging this one into the onside. Didn't get a good hold of it, but he's going to get 4 for it. He was going for glory. Came again from the towing of the bat. And that's the 6th hitter. Ali Sheikh, he missed out there by 2. Let's have a look. See? Yeah, he was didn't hit in the sweet spot. He was really going for glory, but again, he got it 1 bounce 4. This is quite a number of boundaries. So you've got 2 in this inning. Oh, this time he's swatting this one in the onside, in the air, still in the air, and goes a long way for yet another maximum. This time he came from the sweet spot of the bat.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And that's his 50.
That's his 50.
And 50 from 16 deliveries. I mean, oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes, I'm telling you, they're really showcased their ways here on the park, New York. They've lost 2 wickets back to back, and the opposing team there, the Washington DC Eagle, thought they were in business when they got 2 wickets back to back. And they waited a long time for number 3. Inside out, and he's gonna go down to the boundary for 4. Look at him holding the pose. Again, if you can score on both sides of the wicket, man, the captain, bowler, and anyone who's in the field, they're gonna be wowing times for them. He's picking his spot. It's a good looking shot again. He goes on to 59. It's a pity he doesn't have enough time to get to that 100. 59 from 17 deliveries. So the last over is coming up.
The last over is coming up.
Yes. Final over outside the off stump. It's going to be a wayward delivery. It starts with a wide of the mark. Well, beautifully taken there by the wicket keeper. Once he would have eluded him, it would have been 5 added to the total. It would have been 5 wides because the third man is up in the circle. So we finishing from the far end. Oh Lord, there's another wide again outside the off stump. No, it's not going to be a wide. Interesting. Interesting. I thought it was wide of the mark. the batter there, Mohammed Usman, is bewildered. He's saying, "Oh, I didn't get a wide there." But umpire Charlie, wide of the mark again. He's going inside, out, and what we have here? Did he go 1 bounce 4? He's gone for a boundary. So meat and drink here for him. Let's have a look. Wide of the mark, and he's going inside out. across the boundary ropes for 4. So he's gone on to 110 from 56. So we'll watch and see. This 250 comes up. He's driving into the onside. There's runs here for him. It's just going to be the one. They're just taking their time, ambling. Didn't even run. They just walked in the one. I guess they were disappointed not to get a boundary from that, but you have to give it to the bowler. He won that victory, keeping it down to the single. So we have 3 legal delivery left, and let's see if I'm going to tell you this is the Nelson, the 1-1-1, one arm, one eye, one leg. Oh, he's pulling this one into the onside and missing. It was outside the off stump, and he has offside shots. Again, he's trying to play all across it. Here it is again. Question was asked, and the umpire, I think, was angling going down the leg side. Oh, this one is going to be off the turf. Let's see. It's going to be an interesting call. It's going to be a wide. So he has kept it just to the 1 boundary so far, but he's bowled 2 wides in this over. It's going to be a long over. For now, it's going to be an 8-ball over. Oh, down the leg side. Oh, and good stop there by fine leg up in the circle. Yep. So a dot, a rare dot. So imagine that. We have 3 dots in this over. When he was scoring, yeah. And this is the last over when they should have been scoring the 20-25. So it's a good comeback here. So they're going to be finishing on a high, I would want to believe. Okay, he's hitting this one in the air and out of the park. And he just swat it and just turned to the pavilion and said, my job here is done. So he's got to 65 from 20. And 111 from 57. That's Mohammed Usman.
Mohammed Usman with the Nelson.
Yes, with the Nelson. Yes, 1-1-1. Yes. Oh, so 261 in the end for the loss of 3 wickets. So Mohammed Usman getting to 111 from 57, and Ali Sheikh getting 65 from 20, and not to be outdone, 66 from 40 coming from Irfan Khan. So the required run rate 13.10. So that one rate, oh my word. So they scored at 13.05. So when we come back, it's going to be 262 from 120 deliveries. And good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. This is Global Cricket League 2026, and we are underway with match number 2. It's going to be between the New York Liberty and the Washington DC Eagles. Well, earlier the Washington DC Eagles would have won the toss and they elected to bat first. Saka is the bowler. He's swinging this one into the onside and getting a good hold of it as it goes for 4 down to the deep batting. Well, the players were not here. Outside the off stump, batsman had a waft at it, played all over it, taken there by the wicket keeper. By the way, this time he's playing this one in the air but away from the mid-off fielder and down to the boundary for 4. He was going hard at this one. So wicket number 1 goes. This one was outside the off stump. Sure, we'll have a look. Shake as we pause there. Outside the off stump, playing it. Oh, 2 in 2. He plays this one straight back to the bowler, who makes no mistake. So there, Wayman is stroking this one nicely into the offside, beats the mid-off up in the circle. This is a quick outfield. There's a foot chase and a ball chase. The ball wins the race, and there's a pleasant looking drive into the offside. He gets off the mark. Players were not able to get in on the square on time. This time he's going high, he's going hard, and he's going to go 1 bounce 4 over the mid-off fielder, and he's going after him in the air. Going to go 1 bounce down to the wide long on, going to Usman. Oh, this one is flighted nicely, stroked nicely into the offside. This one going across the boundary ropes. I thought they two. Usman again into the offside and over the mid-off fielder and down to the boundary for 4. That's one going forward. Whilst he said no. He's on the back foot, cutting this one sweetly between backward point and the third man. Foot chase was on, but the ball was always going to win the race. Position. Point is in place and the third man is there. This time he's going in the air, he's going high, he's going hard. Just 1 bounce over the fence as the... Oh, this one is down the leg side. Meat and drink here for the batter. It was badly lined. There was a full toss. 2 wickets has gone already. 2 can win 3. Oh, down the leg side. Meat and drink here for him in the onside, and he's pulling in the onside. A 4 for him. Swing for Glowy. Oh, this one is loose down the... My goodness, and he's going to go into the boundary for 4. The bowler thought he was in business there. And since then, these two have gone. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Straight over the bowler's head. And not even the long on, who is a bit... Yes, no one can feel behind the bowler's arm. Sammy going after him again. He's in the air and beyond the boundary ropes for the first 6 of the match.
Wow. It's going to go on the MAQ group on Instagram and the related social media accounts. I'll get that for you guys so you can see everything.
All the games you to play. Well, outside the off-stump, he's going high, he's going hard for his second maximum of the inning, and this one is the biggest one yet. And up goes the hand. Making for some time this lead. Outside the off-stump, driving into the offside, and he's going to get 4. My word, like I say, he's playing with caution, and sometimes which he hope to defend. This time he's going in the air, but it's going to be... Oh, he dropped it. On, got into his hands. We'll have a look. There it is. He was going for Glowy. In his hands and out.
Oh,
He dropped it. So he got a life on 48-10 with 1 stage in the power play was 12. Streak alive. But it's early days yet. Out the offside. That's a good shot. In the offside, splitting point and third man and down to the boundary for 4. So that's it. This one, let's see. We can wait for the umpire. It's gonna be another maximum. It's gone. That's gone on fire. And he back along the turf. That's a good looking shot again. The bowler was in a spot of bother as he had to skip, hop and jump out of the way there. Knocking the ball all parts inside out. Another good looking shot in the offside from Mohammed Usman, batting at the number 4 spot. This time he's pulling in the onside again, splitting the deep backward square leg and mid wicket for a boundary 4 in the onside. So you're holding out, Oh, in the air, wow. And it's gonna go. Let's see, the fielder takes the catch.
Wow, what a good catch.
Yes, so Irfan go.
That was Irfan Khan with 66.
161 for 3. Well played. 66 there, young man. Batter gets on 87. Oh, this one is going high. He's going hard and he's going far. Just over the head of the long is the new bowler. So Mustafa Comes in bold. Oh, this time.
Mustafa Mimon.
So it's a no. What do we do with this one? Outside the off stump, and he's driving this one into the offside. And he goes for 6. So again. Oh no, he's gonna be taken off. I think this one is way over the head and is bowled 2. And it's gonna be another full.
Zahidur Rehman.
Okay, oh, he's going big into the onside and is gone for yet another maximum. We'll get it corrected. And he's going big again in the offside, in the onside for yet another maximum, another 6. So this one is full and he's pulling it in the onside. Meat and drink here for him. Another maximum. 6 more. Some medium paces coming from the far end. Oh Lord. Outside the off stump, he's just choking it nicely, picking the spot. Let's see, was it gonna be just 4 runs? Was it over the waist? Let's see if the signal is gonna come in from umpire Charlie. No, it was a legal delivery. So he just squatted. Oh, there's another full toss again. And my goodness, they're serving up some real lollipops here. He goes for another maximum. He has a leaf.
Yeah. You're saying back in the day.
Yes.
Wow.
So 4 runs here while we're having. Should be able to. Oh, this one is in the air. And. Oh, he got his hand to it.
Whoa.
And he dropped it.
What just happened?
Yeah, he put it down. Okay, this time he's going in the air, down again, and across the boundary ropes. And it goes for 4. Yeah, it was interesting with the previous ball already been done. Full toss again. He's swinging this one into the onside. Didn't get a good hold of it, but he's gonna get 4 for it. He was going for glory. Came again from the. So you've got 2 in this inning. Oh, this time he's swatting this one in the onside, in the air, still in the air, and goes a long way for yet another maximum. This time he came from the spot of the bats.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
And that's his 50.
That's his 50.
Waited a long time for number 3. Inside out, and he's gonna go down to the boundary for 4. Look at him holding the poke. Umpire Charlie. Wide of the mark again. He's going inside out, and what we have here? Did he go 1 bounce for the leg side? Oh, this one is gonna be off the turf. Let's see. It's gonna be an interesting call. It's gonna be a wide. I would want to believe. Okay, he's hitting this one in the air and out of the park. And he just swat it and just turned to the pavilion and said, my job here is done. So he's got to 65 from 20. And 111 from 57. That's Mohammed Usman.
Mohammed Usman with the Nelson.
Yes, with the Nelson. Yes, 1-1-1. welcome back, and here is going to be the run chase. All have 262. They have 120 deliveries in which to do so. Comes in now, bowls left arm over. The batsman is covering up. Bowler fields to his own bowling, and they've already begun to put the DC Eagles in a vice grip because it started with a dot. Well, once on the board is once on the board. That's what we can say here at this time. But Washington, D.C. They've got to fly high. The Eagles have got to fly high if they are to come anywhere close to the 262, which is required for the win. That's the target. It'll be a tall order. Out of outside the off stump, playing, missing. There's a slip employed. Let's look for those boundary riders. As you know, playing competition, you can only have no more than 2 fielders outside of the 30-yard circle. One is placed at the third man, and one is down at the deep backward square leg. So they're opening up with the medium pacer, Sadaf. Sadaf Hussein it is. This time he's playing this one, and again they can't score as a short mid-wicket, just about 15 yards off. Gets in the way. So 3 dots on the card. Action weight starting at 13.44. Let's keep that in mind. Oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over, centre pole, the rock back. Oh, wicket number 1 goes. He's been yorked, played all over it. So 4 dots on the trot, and the best one of them all is the 4th delivery. He was a bowled neck and crop. So Ortiz has gone without scoring. He played, did not move his feet at all. He just wafted it on the middle stump as if was in no man's land. He did not trouble to score, and after chasing ball all day long in the field, he did not add to the total. So I guess he was in his pads all day long. I guess that maybe that's the problem. He's the keeper. He was in his pads, kept for the 20 overs, and turned right around and went back to take first knock in his pads. So I guess his feet didn't really get a breather, except for the intermission there at the inning break. So his legs must have been heavy. If you see it again and again, he didn't move his feet at all. He just whacked his bat at the ball on the middle stump. Was yorked, neck and crop. No run, 1 wicket. 4 legal deliveries have been bowled. Again, we're here bathed in sunshine. Again, our hearts and prayers are with those who are north of us, who are snowed in. We've seen snow as high as cars, you know, roof. Man, I'm telling you, nature, what can you do? But we're here bathed in sunshine. So this is the sunshine state, name and nature as it is. So the man with the golden arm, with orange bottom shoes, this time covering up. Could it be the first maiden wicket of the match of the tournament. So New York Liberties, you're not to take any liberty with the New Yorkers. They're glad to get out of the snow. And here they are playing cricket as if they've been playing cricket on the park. No one would think that it is ice cold over in New York. And yes, indeed, we're having the first wicket maiden of the match, of the tournament. So Moeeb Siddiqui, he has got to play the part. He's the vice captain of the Washington DC Eagles team. So he's there now. And they've got to put up a showing. They're not going to roll over and die now. We want to see a good game. Again, head curator Milton Taylor and his crew, we have to give them all the credit in the world. You can get to 261 on this turf when you can hook, pull, drive, and then we can't fault the bowling because they had 2 on the trot. They were never allowed to make any inroads into the New Yorkers. They were down to just the 3 wickets. So again, a slip is employed. Medium pace coming from that end over there. He's playing around the corner. First one of the inning. And the first time he has faced also. So he must have said, oh, why didn't I take the first ball? I would have been in good luck. So that's Wayman, Saido Wayman. He gets off the mark. Oh, down the leg side, and he's pulling this one, hitting it with some disdain there. Let's see if it's gonna be, yes, it's gone all the way. That's what they're gonna be needing, much more of those. It's a badly lined delivery. Angling and taking the angle going down the leg side. He just had to get the sweet spot of the bat, and that he did. And it went over the boundary rope and went away for the first maximum of this inning. So 7 for 1. So he gets off the mark in grand style. He gets off the mark with a 6. Bowler now changing angle. He's coming over the wicket. Outside the outside, cutting and cutting well. That one was getting up again. It's a good pitch. He trusted the bounce and he got back and slapped it just to the left of point and down to the boundary for 4. Yeah, they've got to go from here on in. From ball 1 did not go because it was a wicket maiden in the first over, but they're taking a likeness to this bowler here at this time, and that's Ayush. So runs here for him again. So Ayush poker well. That's a good action. It looks good coming up, but he was smacked out of the park for a 6 and a 4 back to back. As it is, here it is, going after him again. This one, let's see if he got some willow onto it. Yes, he did. There's no signal coming in from the umpire. He was going hard at it. And fine leg got in the way, just the single. But Like I said, they're going to have to wheel it from here on in. They didn't do it from ball one. Down the leg side. It's going to be a wide. And those are going to help. They're going to need plenty of those as well. So they only need 248. The problem there is that they only have 109 legal deliveries in which to do so. This one again, finally gets there, gets in the way. Well bowled, well fielded, well positioned. At the end of over number 2, the latest score here is 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. And all 14 runs coming from Ayush. So I guess he's a bit disappointed there. That's Ayush poker well. Having seen his partner, his opening partner, would have only given up all dots with a wicket in between there. He is bowled. Yeah, and it was bowled. Oh, this one is bouncing up. It's going to be probably over the shoulder. One for the over. Yes, signal is now coming in and he's bewildered. He's asking, how can it be? That's a tall man. I'm sure you can see that on the replay that he was over his shoulder. And he's asking if this Krelig is blind. Can you see? Well, Moshe said, I have to be with my partner. My partner said he was one for the over. It was over his shoulder. Moshe must be saying, lucky he didn't call wide. Maybe he's saying he was down the pitch, and if he would have stayed there, would have dropped beneath the shoulder. Good argument to make. This time his effort delivery again. This one dipping down and going further away. But here is the batter, he's on the charge. I guess he's paying no respect. So Wayman is not showing any respect whatsoever. He's charging and there's a slip and a gully in place. So nice swing and a miss. Through to be taken by the wicket keeper. He's going hard, but swinging and catching air. I was about to say he's catching nothing. Then I'll be dead wrong. There's some breeze around. He's hitting air, which counts for naught. You've got to hit that white leather. Get it, past the fielder, get it past the boundary ropes for it to be counted. But he's on the charge. He knows that he's going to take some doing to get to 262. That is no small order. So again with a wicket under his belt, orange shoes bottom, this time in the air over the gully fielder, but the third man is in place and comes into play. So he has given up a run, and I'm sure he's quite disappointed, having bowled his first over without giving a run. So Saraf Hussain, man with the golden arm, already plucked out middle stump, giving up another single as he works this one around the corner. Square leg runs to backward square leg, but can't prevent the single. There's a saying home that one full basket. So we're going to welcome back Alexis Wilson into the com box. Alexis.
Hey, how is the game going?
Well, it's going to be an uphill task for the DC Eagles, but in cricket, one never know. It is early days yet, but I think the New York at this time is on top of things. He's poking at one outside the off stump, naughty, with the wicket keeper with the big gloves back there, a slip and the gully. I thought he was doing the naughty thing there, just poking outside the off stump.
That poking outside.
Yeah, the poking. That was one he needed to go hard at.
Wow.
But he went to poking.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, next time he'll go harder.
Yeah.
Because the batters, they had a mid-wicket conference, they're still talking. See, he's showing him and the bat saying, next time he must open the shoulders and go hard at it.
I'll tell him that.
No. I'm sure he's going to say, only now you're telling me? Because the damage will have already been done. By the time you see him, he's going to be over here. So, and you're not going to be able to, because I'm not going to let you get away. You were away for a while. What did you do in the meantime? I know you're a busy lady now.
Yes. Thank you for asking. We had to set up the interview room, so the interviews will be ready shortly.
Shortly, okay.
Shortly. So we're just making everything look nice for the Global Cricket League.
Well, I'm just letting you know that I'm not a slow guy. I'm a fast kind of guy. You know what we call in the back in the Caribbean, they say you fast. That means I'm newsy. I'm newsy. I'm looking news.
Oh, okay.
So I asked you your news. What did you do?
Yeah.
Between the inning.
Okay.
Oh, this time he's pulling into the onside, and he's gonna be getting 4 runs for his effort. And again, they're gonna need much more of those, but not bad. So the score's raced on to 20 for 1. Remember this, they lost the first wicket when the total was on 0.
Okay, so they lost the first wicket when the total was on 0?
Didn't score at all, so.
Oh, wow.
But you know, sometimes a bad beginning makes a good ending.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I sure they would rather have a good beginning and a good ending. Oh, this time he's going after him again, splitting mid-wicket and mid-on, and there's runs here for him, all of 4. Yes, he's on the charge. So we're going to differentiate these two batters. The green pads, looking at on the charge again. He's coming down and he's working it into the onside. And they've got to make good use of the power play. Remember, in the power play, you can have no more than 2 fielders outside of the 30-yard circle. See those dots around in the middle?
Yes.
Those are placed at 30 yards.
Okay.
So we're doing a little geometry here now. Those are 30 yards.
I retook geometry.
Yes. So outside, if you see 3 fielders outside of those 30 yards,
Yes.
we'll tell the umpire.
Okay.
So you're not looking, and that should be a no ball. But the umpires, their experience, Moshed and Charlie, they would not have none of that. I can assure you that would not elude them. Well, the square leg, which is Moshed at this time, his duty right now is to look to make sure at the point of delivery that you don't have more than 2 fielders outside of the 30-yard circle. So right now, there's 2 deep men. There's, let's see, way
Yes.
inside out, in the air. There's a man sitting on it, takes the catch. Wicket number 2 goes, coming off the outer portion of the bat. So here it is, Hamad. He gets into the wicket column, following suit, and he seemed to be in a spot of bother. Would have did something to his right foot. You know, he's walking gingerly, and he's gonna be a happy man because he gets a wicket. So let's have a look. Let's see what happened to him. There it is. So 25 for 2. Now we can begin to say they're falling like flies, huh? They're dropping like flies.
They're having a meeting over there?
Yeah, but they're celebrating the wicket. Yeah, when they're having that little conference there, while the batter takes his time to come in, he has, you know, the 90 seconds to get in there. In the meantime, they can work their strategy.
Yeah.
And, you know, like a catch, they say, good catch, keep it up, guys.
Yeah.
Let us this. If they know the batter that is coming in, they can say, okay, well, that guy is strong in the offside or he's onside.
Yes.
And let's work him out early or something.
Yeah.
So, but by the time the fielder, the batter would get to say about the 30-yard circle, the fielder should begin to disperse, get back into the position, so that the next delivery should be able to be bowled by the time the batter gets into his crease, takes a guard. The umpire should be saying play, shouldn't have to be waiting on the fielders now to get back into position.
Okay. What do you think the DC Eagles need to do
To get close to.
Yes.
First of all, they need to stay at the wicket. They're losing wickets. There's only 10 wickets constitute an inning. They've lost 2 already.
Oh, wow.
But you have to understand that the New Yorkers would have lost 2 wickets early, back to back. And you see what happened when 2 batters stayed. They went on to one. Mohammed Osman went on to make 111, and that was followed up by Ali Sheikh. He got to 66, and earlier we had another 66 coming from Irfan Khan.
Okay.
So even though they would have lost 2 early wickets, they stayed the course and got to 261. So these 2 can emulate what would have happened before. They're now at 25 for 2. So these 2 batters should stay the course.
Yes.
And one of them, if they can make 100, and the other can make a nice 50, they're going to need another 50 from someone else.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, so they have to keep their wickets intact. Wickets meaning this column. Number 2,
Number 2.
you don't need for them to be losing wickets over here.
Yes.
Okay? But right now, New York is in the driver's seat. So
sure.
we have to call, you know, as it is. This time he's down the leg side and he's covering up. The bowler is asking a question. I don't know what for, really. Leg byes, as umpire Charlie would have signaled. And he would have called over. Over mean that 6 legal deliveries would have been bowled.
Okay.
And then end of the over. And here it is. 6 deliveries going to be coming from this end.
Okay.
Which is the northern end, pavilion end, if we want to call it so. So far, how are you enjoying your stint here in the combox?
I am having so much fun. I love cricket,
There you go.
and this is a really good game to start off with, too.
Oh, right.
Yes.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So
How-
all the butterflies would have gone now.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Because we can hear it in your voice now. You're louder now.
Louder? That's good.
Oh, that's good. Of course. You're whispering a little bit like,
Whisper?
I'm afraid to talk. I'm afraid to talk. But that's understandable. But, you know, it's,
When you're live, you know, you have to...
yes. A lot of people are afraid of these microphones. Trust me.
Well, each microphone is different, too. Luckily, this one's comfortable, so...
Okay. Outside the off stump, curling back in over those sticks. So good bounce, good carry. Once ago, that would have cannon into the stump, like say 12 years ago, when this pitch was just on the low side. You would not get that bounce going over the sticks. Again, we give it to the curator, Mr. Milton Taylor, and his crew. He's have an able assistant there with Tony as well. Makes it quite easy for him. And this time again, he's coming down the wicket, hitting him outside the leg stump. No need to ask a question there. I think he's in 2 minds. He wants to go after the bowling, but at the same time, he has to be mindful not to lose his wicket. So I think that's why he's in 2 minds. They can't afford to lose wickets. At the same time, they can't afford too many dot deliveries also. But here this was a Yorker length delivery, one which would have reward for him when he knocked middle stump back. but again can't score. Outside the off stump. Oh, that's a good looking stroke, but he's not timing it though. He was outside the off stump. Yorker length again, just gonna get the 2. Yeah, he was great driving, but it came from the bottom of the bat. So it didn't come from the sweet part of the bat. Sadaf Hussein, tall, lanky. I'm going to tell you, what do you think he measures here? The
like
bowler here.
maybe, oh, that's like 6'5" at least. No, like 6'7".
6'7"?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a real tall guy.
Yeah, he looks, and he looks tall from upstairs.
Yeah, I think he's a tall guy, so he comes from a good height.
Would you say being tall helps in cricket?
Well, for a fast bowler.
For fast, yeah.
Yes, he's a fast bowler, so that's why he's getting, the additional bounce. He was already called for one in the over, one bouncing over the shoulder. He was again, this quick delivery.
Yeah, that was good.
Yes, had the batsman backing up there. Yeah, he was backing up into square leg, and now he plays the correct stroke, like come into your wicket. He was backing away.
Well, I guess that answered my question. So.
Yes, he's sharp, he's quick. 28 for 2. So Said Al-Zaidi. Oh, driving it down the ground. That's a good looking shot. Straight driven. Just to the left of the bowler. Bowling over the wicket. And he gets a well needed 4. And again, we would have seen another boundary at the end of an over. We would have seen quite a few of those when the New York was batted. So they end with an over, with a boundary.
And we have the Washington, D.C. Eagles with 32 over 2.
32 for 2.
32 for 2. 32 for 2.
2 wickets, yeah. So the big scoreboard is up and operating, so the cricketers can see what's happening. It's 32 for 2 on the board. They can see the required run rate. They can see the current run rate. The current run rate
6.40.
Yes, and what is needed?
15.33.
And that's a tall order. So right now they still need
230 of 90.
Yes, 90 legal deliveries. So they're gonna ask for some extras along the way. Outside the off stump, playing with soft hands. Yes, no, point gets in the way. And the keeper thought he would have cannoned into the stump. I mean, had he hit, I think they might have been in business there for a run out. But point, you want one of your sharpest fielder to be in that position. Point, backward point. Those are busy areas. The skipper now is going to find himself going to in the first slip position. That is the skipper Hamad Azam. Yeah, he batted. He got only 6 deliveries for 10, but he got some 55 runs in the first match. He got the first 50 of the tournament. when they played against the Houston Riders. They were asked to score just 71 runs. They got to 72 for no loss. With one of today's Centurion often and getting 50. Oh, there is Timber. So what do we know? Wicket number 3 goes.
So we have the DC Eagles with 33 for 3 wickets.
There you go, you got it. So all 3s on the board. 33 for 3. 33 for 3, and that's the column that they did not want to contribute to, the wicket column. They needed these 2 batters to get set, stay the course, and then party time wheel up. But that was not to be. Wicket number 3 goes.
So is the party time continued?
Well, the party is for the New Yorkers. They're partying at this time. The batters are the ones who want to get to the stage where they can party and they can go gung-ho, you know, go for glory, go for maximum. But right now they are in a vice grip.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And if you can do a little resting, the New Yorkers have them in a chokehold.
Okay.
Yes, yes. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
No.
No, the Eagles, they're too low on the ground. They need to fly, they need to soar.
That's why the Hawks.
We saw the Hawks in here earlier, and the Eagles were driven away by the Hawks. Yeah. Well, you're listening to the voice of Alexis Wilson and yours truly, Ivor Henwick. And you're following the Global Cricket League, GCL. That's a lovely shot into the offside, beating the extra cover about 15 meters away, and there was a mid-off, and they split both of them. And it started in the manner of, guess who?
Mohammed Usman.
Exactly. You
Number
remember.
99.
That's how Mohammed started his inning, with a pleasing drive in the offside. So here it is, another southpaw getting off the mark with a glorious looking off drive. So spin for the first time. This time he's wide of the mark, outside the off stump, and umpire Charlie getting in his exercises again.
Jenny Craig.
No needs Jenny Craig when you can umpire.
I hope who's watching it gets it.
There you go, getting his exercises.
Or the YMCA.
There you go. YMCA. Yeah, so again, welcome all MAQ viewers, and hope you're having some fun. We are having some here. Driven down the ground, and there's a wide long on, gets in the way, puts in the slide, and saves the boundary, a certain boundary. Again, another good-looking shot, just to the left of the bowler, but good feeling and good placement, because remember, only 2 fielders can be outside of the 30-yard circle, and there was one of them coming into play, the wide long on. The other one is stationed down at the deep mid-wicket area. He's going after him again, tugging it into the onside, not timing. Thought of a single, was wisely sent back there by his batting partner. So the overs come to an end, and at the end of it,
We have the DC Eagles with 39 for 3 wickets.
very good. And that's the end of the power play. A power play constitutes 6 overs.
And that is the end of the power play.
And like we said, and when the New Yorkers batted at the end of their power play,
They were up.
you remember their score?
Yeah, 49 for 2 wickets.
Exactly. So they were not too far off. They got 39.
It was a strong start. 39 for 3 wickets.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they were showing us 39 there, but I had 49 for 2. So we have the spin twin in the attack now. Spin from both ends now. The medium pacers have left the arena for now. Sure, we'll see them back again later. They've bowled 2 overs each, the medium pacers, and then 1 each from the spinners. Oh, this time it's a loud appeal, and most should say it's going away, beating that off stump. So Yasir is the new bowler, asking questions already.
Yasir Muhammad.
So the Eagles, the required run rate is jumping.
16.65.
Yep. They started at 13.44, so it's climbing, and I think it's getting beyond them, if I can say so myself. But we've got to stay in the positive mode and to, you know, will them along the way. Never give up. Never give up. They're on the big stage. They're on the telly, and you never know. The scouts are out. One good blinder, a good inning here can get you into the IPL, can get you. Oh, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. In the end, it became a yes. So it was the non-striker's call, and the striker was looking over his shoulder, looking behind him. That's not good cricket, sir. If your non-striker is calling you, you have to trust him. Trust his judgment. So at the end of over number 7, the latest score is
the DC Eagles with 43 for 3 wickets.
yes. So that was a good over. Just some 4 runs.
4 runs.
Yeah, coming from that over. Yes. So along there you have 3 dots. So this is good, tight, gripping stuff. The Eagles gonna need boundaries, and the boundaries have dried up. So that's what you call, you know,
What do you call that?
having them in a vice grip.
Wow.
Yeah, you having them, and it's gonna get tighter now because our local boy Wajid Sharma comes into the attack, and I had a chit chat with Wajid Sharma during the inning break, and he said we are gonna win this tournament hands down.
He said the same thing to me.
We said the same thing to you? Okay. This time he's driving into the onside for the single. So, see, I guess he's consistent. I said, you're a bold man. I mean,
He's very confident
very confident.
in his
He said,
abilities.
he said, I'm telling you right now, we're going to win the whole thing. And no smile on his face. I said, well, it's there for, on the card. You have to play to win it, though.
Yeah.
The commentators cannot give it to you. The umpires are not going to give you. I don't think the organizers are going to give it to you. You have got to go display your wares on the park and get the W. W means the winning column. This time outside the off stump. There's a man on the point boundary. Fields sent a good throw in, just the single. So they're getting close to the 50 mark, 45 for 3. Again, spot of bother is the wicket column. Outside the off stump, lovely shot. And he's going to get 4 for this. Square driven. We've seen some glorious shots. This is one of them.
That was beautiful.
Outside the off stump. To Sharma, you floated up outside the off stump. Let's have a look. Nicely flighted. There he goes. Batter came across, kept it down. There was a chase on to cut off that angle, but it was nicely placed, nicely timed. And this is a quick, fast outfield. Once it goes downhill, it stays going downhill. Sharma with the comeback delivery. Bowls a dart. So Wadi Sharma, he's one of the local boys here, even though he's been drafted into the New York Liberty team. This time he's playing on the onside. The non-striker was eager to get down to face at least a delivery, because there's one legal delivery left. At least they got a boundary in this over, unlike the last one where they got 3 singles. This time he's trying for the single outside the off stump. You're gonna need more than that. You seem as if you want to farm the strike. He played such a lovely square driven shot. That one was outside the off stump again, where he could have probably done the same, but it was poking for the single as if trying to get up at the other end.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, I guess his batter is telling him, no. You don't have to shield me. I'm a top order batsman. You could have drive that one, and you come poking and running off for the single, as if you're trying to take me off strike. All right, let's see what he would have done. He sent him back for that single, and that is Moeeb. So Moeeb, when he bowled, he was carted out of the park too, Moeeb. So Moeed Shadiki, and like I say, he's the vice captain. So I guess that's why he had a stern talk with his batting partner, saying, no, you don't try to farm no strip. Oh, he's going high, he's going hard. He has the height, he doesn't have the distance, but he's gonna drop in the hands of the fielder. What a catch.
Wow. Catch and roll.
I'm telling you, that's one for the highlights. And look at that celebration, the bump. That was an excellent catch. Catch of the day. Oh, it's a snapper.
From Adam Khan.
Yes, but the commentators, of course, they said, Vice Captain, Mr. Moeeb Shadiki, you've got to stay on the park. But instead, look at it. Let's have a look. He stayed on the pose. Up and away, at the height. Not the distance. Here he comes. There it is. What a catch.
Wow, that was a catch when the ball was all the way up in the clouds.
I'm telling you, he stayed with it. He didn't have time to settle. Walked back a dejected man. So, the ladies score here.
DC Eagles with 49 for 4 wickets.
They're falling like flies. They're trying to get a further.
We have 213 of 71.
71 legal deliveries left, of course, and that's, I think it's beginning to be out of the reach, because the required run rate
Is 18.
and that's gonna take some doing.
Let's see if it can.
And you see, I'm glad that you can understand and you can read it, because if they need to get 2 here, what are they currently at?
6.
And that's no good.
No good.
No good.
No good.
They're 12 off. They've had to make up this 12 with the 6 to make 18, and they're dropping like flies over here
We
in
need-
the wicket column.
We need Rajesh to try harder.
Yeah, well, the new batter is Mustafa.
Mustafa Memon.
Yes. Memon, he's gonna have to really stick and stay now. They don't want to be rolled over either. You don't want to lose all of your 10 wickets. I mean, today is a day when you can just stay in the park. It's just one match today. Tomorrow we're gonna have 2 matches, but it's gonna be a long stretch. We're gonna have a match at 12 and then another one at 6.
6 p.m.
Yes, because the team is gonna be coming in, flying in. So for that big gap,
Where are they flying in from?
towards, I think Houston, Texas.
Oh, Texas, yeah.
So no, with all this chance of flight, this one is bunting it back down to the bowler. So with a wicket off the first delivery, and then 2 dots. Let's see if we can have. Oh no, it's gonna be wide of the mark. Oh, but it's good. Okay. Umpire Moshe said it's a fair delivery. The batter is questioning. So let's see. We had a wicket maiden, the first one earlier. So let's see if we can follow that up. No, it's not going to be following it up because he's given up a single. So he has a wicket and 1-1 in this over so far. Batsman playing on the onside for single. A single is not gonna bother the New Yorkers because this is a very, very good over. Just 2 runs coming from it with a wicket from the very first delivery, and now the run rate has even dropped. They're going at now 5.67. Earlier you told the folks
It was 6
exactly, and now this has gone up
to 19.18.
19.18. So here it is. Moib is still there. He is on 31 from 22. I can understand why he wanted to farm the strike because he's doing the heavy lifting, but with your number 4 batter in, with number 5 at the time, there was no need to be shielding him. So it's a pity that Moib had to get out the very next over, having get upset when he realized that this time he's pulling in the onside. And let's see, did he get all of it? Yes, indeed. Yes, he did. It's gone, left the playing area for yet another maximum. Gone for 6. Was meat and drink, just a swivel and all risk. Just put the risk in it and just got it over the boundary ropes and a long way. So Sharma has given up some runs here. He's gone for 12. They've given up 2 6s already. Those are where they've been scoring from him. No, 6 in a boundary because the guy hit him for a square driven shot, which was a good one. Going after him again, cutting well, and this one again run across the ropes for 4. So they're taking a likeness to Wajid Sharma, and you'll have to have a talk with him. I thought you said you're gonna win it hands down, but they can still win it hands down. But
Maybe he was talking about his next game.
yes, well, they can still win it all. I'm just saying, but he himself.
What would it take for them to win it all right now?
No, just have to win this game.
Yeah.
Every game that they play, they just have to win. And the tournament can be where you can even lose a game and still win, though.
For sure.
But they look the part, though. I'm telling you, it's just that Sharma is a bit off the mark. I mean, they've taken some 16 runs from him, and this is only his second over. He's going after him again. He's swiveling and pulling well, and goes over the deep backwards square leg for yet another 6. That takes the total on to
67 for 4 wickets.
yeah. So Sharma, they're taking a likeness to him. I'm telling you, they're hitting far. So these are not baby 6s either. So by far and away the best over.
We have 6.93.
For the current run rate. So
Current run.
it's going up, and then this is dropping. The required run rate is dropping outside the off stump. And missing, taken there by the wicket keeper. 67 for 4. It's still a long way for them to go. So Sharma is floating it up. His team is not in a spot of bother outside the off stump, and he's cutting again. But there's the point boundary rider. Prevents the boundary. Sharma has been carted again. He gets some 17 off this over. By far and away the most expensive over. So he had 2 dots along the way.
And by the way, this match is being played in the Broward County Stadium in the city of Lauderhill,
Yes,
Florida.
in the beautiful city of Lauderhill. Some people get it mixed up to say Fort Lauderdale, but you got it right. It's in Lauderhill.
I think they were trying to change the name.
Well, I don't think Lauderhill going to stand for that. The city of Lauderhill, they're holding fast and saying, this is in the city of Lauderhill.
I think they were trying to change Broward County to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, yes?
Something like that.
No, well, Broward County is the county itself. So, but, I know, but a lot of people just, Fort Lauderdale is the pretty much established area, so a lot of people get mixed up. They hear Miami, they hear Fort Lauderdale, they hear Hollywood, but a little city got in between them here, Lauderhill.
Lauderhill.
And some people like, what is Lauderhill with? Yes, it is in Lauderhill because the Lauderhill residents, they make noise every time. Especially one Mr. Virgil Francis driving, coming off the outer portion of the bat, but we have the short third man gets in there with it still with the slip, which I like to see. You made a lot of runs, 261. You can employ a slip. You must find room for a slip. He's going after him again, inside out. He's gonna get at least 2 for this. 2 comes into the bowler's end. They're into the 70s now. It is 71 for the loss of some 4 wickets. He's coming after him again, driving, and he's gonna get 4 for this. Straight drive down the ground, using his feet well. That's what we're saying, that you're gonna need plenty more of that. So the one rate has gone up to 20.40. So as the overs go, they've got to get 10, 20, 15. They have to target bowlers. They're not going to only need 1 boundary, they're going to need several. This time he's pulling into the onside. And it's gone for buys. 4 buys. This one would have eluded the wicket keeper. And it doesn't matter how they come. It's another 4, but 4 buys at the end of the over.
We have okay. And at the end of 11 overs, the score is 79 for 4 wickets. And we need 183 of 54 runs.
Oh, yes, indeed. It's still a long way for Natty to be from home. They're going at 7.18. That's the current run rate, and the required run rate of over 20 now. So it's going to take some doing to get anywhere close to that. But at least, who knows, once it would have gotten to 100, you never know.
Okay. And just a reminder, earlier Mohammed Usman got 111 over 102.
Yeah, he took 102 deliveries. No, that's a strike rate of 102. I think that's what it is. It's 57 deliveries. 57 deliveries.
So Mohammed Usman got 111 over 57
Yes.
deliveries.
Yes, the 102 here, what happened? He got dropped when he was on 102.
Yes.
Yes, so. Yeah, but that was of no moment, really. The damage was already done when he got the century. This one between the sticks and the batter. Wicketkeeper prevented it from going beyond him. So going to the 80s now, 80 for 4. So this one is driven into the offside and goes across the boundary up for 4. So Adam Khan, a local boy, he would have played in the US Open when he was a real youngster, probably maybe the youngest one. I mean, I remember young Qureshi. That's Makuishi's son. He would have played at a very, very young age as well. So Adam Khan, bowl his leg spinners. He's been brought into the attack from the far end. Bowling leg spinners is going after him again. He's coming off the outer portion of the bat. Oh, some good bit of footwork there by your man. What you said, 6 feet 7 inches tall.
That's my guess. What's your guess?
I'm with you. Never would leave your side. I'm gonna go with you. You said 6'7". I'm gonna trust your judgment.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna trust it. Well, he couldn't get down with his arms, so he had to put the feet down. So that's why I'm going with you. It's a long way to get from up here to use your hands, so he used his feet. That's what he did. So I'm agreeing with you that he's a tall guy. He couldn't get down, so he used the big boot. Now I'm going to ask you, is that a size 16 boot you think he's wearing?
I don't think they sell his size in the store. I think he orders it online.
Custom made,
Custom.
all right. Custom made. He's a big man. All this time he's trying to be naughty, playing it from outside the off stump into the onside. That's the end of a very, very good over. Just the one boundary from it, and 2 singles and 3 dots. And at the end of it,
We have the DC Eagles with 85 for 4 wickets.
yes, which indeed is the latest score here at the Broward County Stadium in the beautiful city of Lauderhill. We have to make sure,
Lauderhill.
make sure we get that in there. You can go ahead and say all hails to Mr. Makuishi while you're here. How about that?
All hail Matt Kurishi.
Okay, all hail Mr. Makuishi. She's giving you a big hail up there.
I hope he's watching.
Oh, there you go. I know he's watching. He's Mr. Cricket himself.
Yes.
Mr. Cricket. 85 for 4. 12 overs done and dusted. Just the one match today, by the way. But tomorrow, we have a 12 o'clock match. And then we're going to have a lull in between. So we're going to ask you to come back at 6 o'clock for the second match tomorrow.
Yes, don't forget to get popcorn because it's all day
And
tomorrow.
what about the Coke?
Coca-Cola,
Coke and popcorn?
Coke and popcorn.
Okay, you remind me of going to the movies. Do you like going to the movies?
Yes, I like going to the movies.
Yeah, what do you look at? The comedies, drama?
I like scary movies.
Ooh, you're a Halloween kind of a person.
I'm scary.
But you don't have a Halloween face. What's up with that?
I got lucky.
Ah, you got lucky. All right, thanks to your mom and dad.
Yes.
Okay, okay, mom and dad. Okay, how are they doing? How are your mom and dad doing?
They're good. Everybody's good.
They're
Thank God.
Well, I hope you should tell them to tune into the MAQ TV so they can hear you live on com.
I need to text the links.
Yes,
Yeah.
MAQTV.com.
MAQ TV.com.
Yes, go ahead and do that. I'll take over
Okay.
here. Go ahead and let your fans hear you. Okay, take your time, man. As long as you can send it out there and tell them to tell another one to tune into MAQ TV, and they're gonna hear you. This time the switch hit comes out and taken there by the wicket keeper. And a dot. So they're gonna try every and anything. It is 86 for 4. The required run rate is climbing. It has gone to 23.47, and it is climbing. So cricket, lovely cricket. That's all I can say at this time. Cricket, lovely cricket. Oh, this one is in the air. There's a man down there. Settles and takes the catch. Wicket number 5 goes, and it goes with the score on 87. 87 for 5. My word, this was a good little partnership was building here between these two, because the last wicket fell when the score was on 49. As a matter of fact, the first wicket fell when the score was on 0. Then there was a partnership of 25. 25 for 2, then 33 for 3, 49 for 4. Now it's 87 for 5. In the wicket column, we are halfway into the 10 wickets that is required for the win. So early in the innings, the New Yorkers would have called right, and they decided to take the first knock, and they really hammered the Eagles to all parts of the ground. We saw the first centurion of the tournament, Mohammed Usman. He got to 111. It took only 57 deliveries to get there, and we had a good knock from the opening batter, Irfan Khan. He got to 66. He took some 40 deliveries for his 66, and there was another 66 from Ali Sheikh. He got to 66 from some 20 deliveries. He was the real six hitter. He has scored quite a number of sixes in this match, and he became not out. So the 111 was not out alongside Ali Sheikh. He was 66 not out as well. So, but there's a 50 for Moib. Moib Siddiqui, I beg your pardon. He got to his 50. And now Sumama, he has joined him. Sumama Kanani. Yeah. So Sumama, he's a wicket keeper. He did not wicket keep in this match though, but he's known for his wicket keeping exploits. But wicket keeping this match was Ali. See, Urtiza Ali. So now the run rate has really now gone to 24.86. So with Moib still there, willing to do his stuff. So Mama is keeping company with him, but can't score as it's one goes back up along the track to the bowler, fields to his own bowling. That is Adam Khan. So Adam with the leg spinners bowling off a long one, runs in. Quicker one, he's bowled him, knocked him over. It was a quicker delivery, flatter, faster. He did not roll the whisk over there. He just go from hand to timber. So young Adam Khan gets into the wicket column. A boundary was struck off his last over. He has given up some 6 runs. He's into his second over. So wicket number 6 goes with the score on 88. So just a 1-run partnership between those two batters. So they're in danger of being rolled over. This is only over number 14, and Adam Khan is just in his second over. So Wajid Sharma would have said, we are going to win the whole tournament. So folks, we should be having cricket all week, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no rain. It's going to be cool on the weekend, so be mindful of that. So you can still dress to impress and put on your sweats and put on your something heavy. You don't want to catch a pneumonia because it's hot and nice and warm here at this time. So right now in Lauderhill, it's 86 degrees. In Lauderhill, it started at 60 degrees. Worked its way all the way up to 86 degrees. I want to say all hails to my partner, Mr. Eddie Edwards, who have to do some work a little later. So, tonight's come. This one is going to be down the leg side. Adam bowling some seamers there. It's going to call and signal wide by umpire Charlie, getting in his exercises. So now we're going to over 25 for the required run rate. 173 needed from 40 deliveries. It's not going to happen. Adam outside the off, some driving. and goes across the boundary rope for 4. That's a good looking stroke. It was carpet driven, it was all along. Let's have a look. There it is. He was running down the track though. The boundary rider was not able to get around there. Now they're changing him. They're asking him to come in and get a quicker runner. Back foot playing it along the track and can't score. It's a good comeback delivery by Adam Khan. Just want to say hello to his father, Irfan Khan. Sure he's listening up and being proud of his son. This time he's on the back foot playing it. And Adam disappointed not to hit those timber. Hands on his knees saying, oh my word, that was my stock delivery. I expected to get a wicket with that delivery. So Adam bearded now. Saw him as a little tiny youth walking around the park. This time he's trying to drive into the onside, cannons into the pad. So he ends with 2 dots. Again, end of a successful over. And again, this venue is an ICC approved venue. And just want to know that it's in immaculate condition. The grass is really green and looking nice, and look at it. Runs in galore. Good pitch. Good work there by the curators. Like I said, park manager Paul, I have to give it to him too. He's a sportsman in his own right. Would have played baseball, played just about all the sports. I know he says he wants to even try his hand at little cricket. And I can assure you he's doing everything in the park to keep cricket alive here in Florida. Had a nice chit chat with him too. He said we're trying to improve the lights. It's gonna cost a whole lot of money, but he's putting in, he's sending in his request for better lighting, better scoreboard, dirt, because you know this is a clay turf. It's turf. It's not astro turf or anything like that. So you've got to keep the maintenance going. And he's in search of getting at least 75% clay and above. So I think he's all for cricket, and I like that. You know, you can be a park manager just thinking about soccer. People coming to rent the stadiums, they're swinging a miss, hands on the head, asking how you did not get a touch onto that one. And the batter is saying, I wonder why I didn't get a touch onto it from the middle of the bat. And getting it past the point and down to the boundary for 4. Bowler is saying, I wanted you to get a touch and nick it to the keeper. So cricket, lovely cricket. And again, we're going to give all hails to MAQ TV for getting involved here. It's not the US Open, I may add, but at least cricket. Oh, this time he has knocked him over. So there it is. Oh, wicket number 7 goes. And it's gone with the score on 93. 93 for 7. So all of the bowlers have really bowled well, and they've really kept the DC Eagles in a vice grip. So Washington, they've really had a hard days in the field. When 261 runs were being realized, and they were given that dubious task of getting 262 from only 120 deliveries. So it was always an uphill task. It's 2020 cricket, not saying it could not have been done, but they started the way they did not want to start. Without a run on the board, they lost their first wicket, and then the second at 25. And then the wickets kept tumbling. 33 for 3, 49 for 4, 87 for 5, 88 for 6, and now we stand at 93 for 7. So some might want to say no contest. I never subscribe to that. It's a no contest. Yes, they're contesting. It's just that the bowlers are on top of the batters at this time. And when the New Yorkers batted, the batters were on top of the bowler, on top of the bowlers. But so, all in all, we have to say the New Yorkers, up to this point, are having a really, really wonderful game. So we have the fast bowlers are back in, and he's stringing down the leg side. Wicketkeeper moves to his left smartly and collected, but more exercise for umpire Moshed. Moshed, a good cricketer too. I would have umpired matches where he would have been involved. Was hard cricketer, plays his cricket hard. Remember, he used to bowl those medium pacers, got a leg injury and started to bowl some slowies. Oh no, he's off the radar by far now. Trying to bowl too fast now. This is Usman. So Usman would have wheeled the willow, scored some 111 runs, and now they're asking him to do some batting. No, this is that's not him. That's Usman. We have two Usmans. This is Usman A. Okay, this time he's getting the radar right this time. So a dot. So let's see if we can get him. Usman A. Yeah, Azaz. That's him. So different, but he was off the radar with the first two deliveries. Let's see if he can follow up that last delivery, getting his radar right. Oh, it's coming off the outer portion of the bat. Third man is in play. They're thinking two. And yes, they're taking on the arm of the fielder. He didn't really try to avert the run out. He just rolled the arm over. In the end, they got two. So we're working our way up to the 100 mark. Just 3 away. 97 for 7. So while you were gone, another wicket fell.
Oh.
Yeah, you left when it was 88. The last wicket fell on 88 for 6. Now it is 93 for 7.
93 for 7, wow.
So I got that wicket all by myself. You were not here. Oh, that's a beautiful Yorker. It started above the eye line and it came down in the base of the stump, and the batter came down in the nick of time. That's one of the best delivery bowler for the day. With a slow delivery.
Was that from Moose?
Yes, let's have a look. Look at it. He started above the eye line. And the batter was like, "Ooh, I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be above my head."
I don't think he was ready.
It was like a baseball pitch. Oh, this one is in the air. There's a man down there. He's running to his right. Don't think he's going to think. Oh, he made a meal of it. It's 4 runs. Yeah, the ball went into the thing. I hope he'll be fair enough to say I thought it went for 4. And he's saying no. Oh, let's look at this. We'll have a look. Okay, he ran past it. He ran outside. And here it is. Ball into the ropes. 4 runs. But 4 was not given. One pass, it went outside. Yeah. But in the meantime, the score is
1-0-1 for 7 wickets.
yes, and again, do we have the bow wow on here?
Wow.
The 101 Dalmatians.
Yes.
Yes, we have it for the second time.
That's the lucky number today.
Yes, 101. Somebody better think about that. For the second time today, we've got 101 on the board. So do something with those numbers. 101. Outside the off stump, slashing into the offside, knocked down there, but can't prevent the 1. As the cleanup man comes off the boundary, that's the cover sweeper.
If the Eagles win, I'll play the lottery with that number.
If, that's a big if. No, mathematically, they cannot win. They need 160 from 29 deliveries. So they don't have enough deliveries to make that. This one is up in the air. There's a man settling under it, and he takes the catch. Easy peasy. Wicket number 8 goes.
So now we have the DC Eagles with 102 for 7
Wicket number 8
wicket
goes.
number 8.
Yes, scoreboard didn't turn over as yet. So they're in danger of losing their 10 wickets. There it is. I thought he should have taken that catch. The coaches wouldn't like to see that. He took it by his knee roll. Normally try to take it chest height. In case it bubbles, you get another chance.
Yeah,
When it's down at your knee, if you miss it down here, you're going to go to the ground.
yeah.
He had enough time to come in and take it up here. But nonetheless, he took the catch, and that's what matters. But it's not one that's coming out of the coach's manual. Till you get on the it, settle, takes it right here in front of your face by your chin here, in case it bubbles. You're going to bubble up here, you get another chance. Shouldn't bubble, but just in case. When it's that low, you don't have a second chance easily.
Easily. Do you think when you try to catch the ball lower that it's like an easier catch, potentially?
No, those are like in the slip cardians, you know, the close in field. You get those shoelaces. They comes off the bat quickly, like say a fast bowler, and it's down ankle height. But when the ball is up in the air like that, you want to take it up rather than take it low.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
can see that.
that one was up, and it took it down here. That was naughty. So once you're down here, your eyes gone off the ball.
Naughty
you know?
is your word of the day.
My word of the day?
Yeah. I'm gonna steal it.
Oh yes, yes. He's being naughty.
Let's see if this bull is naughty.
Yes. Oh, this one is coming off the outer portion of the bat. The third man up in the circle, he didn't carry. He went over the skipper there in the slip cardian. That's Izam, the skipper. Hamad. He thought he was in business there with one coming off there. So Adam Khan, he too thought he was in business. Yet this time he's tugging it into the onside. The non-striker was in a spot of bother there. He had to just small up himself and get out the way. Yes.
He had to whine.
Yeah, he had to whine and get small, you know. Yeah, look comical, but he said, hey, I was in a spot of bother here. So Adam Khan flies this one here. He's playing it nicely off the pads. Winning the first one quickly, but it's just going to be the one because good feeling with the deep mid-wicket coming off the boundary. As that over comes to an end, Adam has gone for some 16 runs and has taken 2 wickets. Adam Khan, that is.
And right now we have the DC Eagles with 106 for 8 wickets. In Broward County Stadium, Lauderhill, Florida. Sunny, sunny, sunny day.
There we go, Lauderhill, Florida. You got it.
I'll never mess it up.
Yeah, a lot of people mess it up saying Fort Lauderdale, and some people get mad at Lauderhill and say, no. It is in the city of Lauderhill.
Lauderhill.
Yes.
They're right next to each other.
Yes. And they want to get their plug.
It's a gorgeous stadium.
So now, mathematically, officially, they cannot make it from here unless they really will. Ball them! Usman, center stump plucked out again. And my word, another Yorker. So they're in danger, like we said, of being bowled out. 106 for 9. And I'll say the player of the match will go to the Centurion, Mohammed Usman. If there was such a thing, here it is. Slower ball, just rolling the finger over. Center stump gone. Have you ever played cricket?
Yes, one time.
Yes.
Unofficially. Remember the beach day?
Oh, the beach day you played. Okay, okay. Of course, of course.
If that counts.
Of course, of course.
I held the bat.
You held the bat. Yes, yes. Yeah, you had to stint at beach cricket.
Does
Oh,
the
my.
Broward County Stadium host women's cricket?
Yes, they've had women cricket
Yeah.
right here. Yeah, all cricket here. Yes, yes. ICC matches here. They would have played. Yeah.
Wow.
I've announced cricket here for ladies. Remember, Pakistani team came here.
Whoa.
Yes. This is an ICC approved stadium.
I believe it. It's nice.
Yes, nice. They were trying for the World Cup in 2007, but you know, it came after that, 2008. But they put in the bid ahead, try to get it. And once they would have got the approval to have the matches, yeah, they would have got it ready in time for the 2007
Well, hopefully.
World Cup. But after that, ICC approved. Then we would have had New Zealand and Sri Lanka came here and start international cricket. West Indies came in, made it the home. Then we had the CPL, that's the Caribbean Premier League. Yeah, we had the
They came here, right? In
Yeah, yeah.
July?
yeah. Well, they haven't been here for a while, but the Jamaica, this was the home for Jamaica Talawas.
Okay.
Yes, this was one of the home alongside with Jamaica in the CPL. So there's a question being asked, and umpire Moshe says no.
What Moshe says goes.
Yeah, what he says goes. He's the doctor on call.
He doesn't have to say it. You can just see the movements.
Yes, he says, well, you should answer, because it's a question asked, and they normally ask, how is that? How is that? So it's polite for you to answer. If it's not out, you said not out.
Not out.
If it's out, you can out and raise that finger. Because it's a question that's asked. How is that? This time he's playing off the outer portion of the bat. He gets off the mark, thinking two, and was sent back. So 107 for the loss of 9 wickets. They're in danger of being bowled out. We're into over number 17. So net run rate here is going to come into play, perhaps, maybe. So I'm coming off the inner portion of the bat. But you have long leg in place. Just a singler. So like I said, it's pretty much done and dusted now. The required one weight keeps climbing and climbing. And since I know a little bit about cricket, I'll say that the New Yorkers are well on their way to winning this one.
A little bit or a lot?
Well, I'll let you figure that out. What do you think?
You know enough to use the word naughty.
All right, so I'm qualified to say something's naughty.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it from you again. You're good at your height, 6'7",
6'7".
and the boots, you have to get them custom made. They don't sell them in the stores. I'm remembering everything you said now. Yes, and when a player would have done something that's out of the ordinary and not in the coach's manual, they're being naughty.
Naughty.
Yeah, they're being naughty. Yes, coach is not gonna approve. Yeah, you should come at the park one of these days when MAQ is playing.
Okay, I'll come.
And in the come box. Yeah, yes. When the legends, they normally have that in October. I have to check the calendar and see
Okay.
if they're gonna have that again. Plays that, and in between they have matches right here. So
Yeah.
yeah, he puts a prize on his wicket, and that's what I like about MAQ. Some players just come to bat and it's like, if I out, I out. If I don't out, I don't out. And when I used to play, I'm a singles kind of guy. I like to run in the wicket.
That's good.
Right. And
Yeah.
Mark is the kind of a player too that he wants to run, not too many dots. And then when the bad one comes, hit it, stroke it off the square, get a boundary, and just be positive. And this is what I try to tell people, especially when I'm commentating. I call it as I see. If you're doing something naughty, I call it. If you're doing something good, I call it. And the way how Mark approached his cricket when he's batting is out of the coach's manual. Is for you to say, be positive in your stroke play. If you're gonna be in your defense, be positive with that too.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna play an aggressive shot, be positive. Know what you're doing then.
Yeah.
And even if you have to pretend like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
That's what you're doing. That's a good one. Oh man, you're positive. I like that. You're pretending like you know what you're doing. Well, it's your debut in you know, you're doing very well. You know, in the
Tonight I'm gonna learn the scoring. I'm gonna read.
yeah, the scoring. Okay.
Yeah.
It's easy. If you stick and stay, trust me, I'm
Okay.
gonna direct you in the right.
No, I'll be here all week, so.
Yes. Okay. Good. I'll do my best. Trust me. See, we're students of the game. You know, I myself, I always try to learn a thing or two, and I'm not being selfish. If I know something, I'm gonna pass it on.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't make sense to just keep it for you. You know, some people try to just, you know, pull back, like to
Yeah.
expose people. Come on in.
They call that gatekeeping.
Yes. This time he's pulling this one into the onside, just for the single. So these two batters are trying to get to the 20th overs. Just stay and enjoy, you know, the square. Not too many people in America get to play on a turf wicket, because here in America, some people still play on matting, and they have these AstroTurf.
Yeah, that's big now.
Yeah, where you just, you know, but a turf wicket. This is the real cricket. When you play on the turf, where you have to, it's clay, you know, and sand mix, and that's where you want to play. This time he's going right across the marbles and playing this one in the onside, but must have been struck outside the off stump. Umpire Javid Charlie is in no hurry to leave the square, and he's not gonna cheat him out. So here it is. He's saying no, he's not out. Oh, this one-arm bandit comes out. We have seen everything. We have seen everything. Oh, the ball is going for overthrows. At least one overthrow, so all of 3 runs there. So that's the first 3 runs we have seen for today. It's not easy to get 3 runs on the square.
Well,
But the one-arm bandit came out. And that again, that is naughty. But in 2020
one-armed
cricket,
bandit.
anything goes in the batting. You know, anything goes. You invent strokes, you do whatever. But I don't know why would he use his one hand there, though. You get more power from both hands. This one is up in the air. The bowler is going back. The mid-on is going back, and extra cover. So all 3 men there keeping company, and in the end, the ball fell to the ground.
and we have the DC Eagles with 117 for 9 wickets currently.
Oh, double leg side. That's going to be a wide. Who needs Jenny Craig? Charlie getting in his exercise. His arm is, you know, he's got the stomachs. He's just flexing those muscles. Another one-arm bandit comes out and loses his bat.
Wow.
We have seen it all. We have seen everything now.
I hope it didn't break.
No, but these days, these batters have all 5, 6 bats.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I started playing cricket, we used to bat with 1 bat. When you bat over here, when your non-striker comes up at the end, you throw your bat up to him so he can bat.
Oh, wow.
Now these cricketers have 5 bats for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're lucky when you have 2 bats. Then with pads, you should have 2 pads on. Oh, you only have 2 bats for the whole team. So you bat with 1, the other guy bat with 1.
Wow.
And then when 1 out, you have to let the batter who is coming in,
You give it to
you
them.
take it off and let him put it on.
I guess people like options.
Yeah, but no, there was no option. We were that poor. We
Yeah.
couldn't afford to buy bats. Couldn't afford to buy pads.
Hey, that's how you breed the
Because-
better athlete.
You see, we
For the love of the game.
oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over. So game, set, match. Innings over. Innings closed at 118 for the loss of 10 wickets. Remember we said 10 wickets innings close?
Yes.
And it closed in 18.1 overs. So Usman, 4 for 23. He got 4 wickets.
He did try
Yes.
really hard.
Yes. Yeah, he got 4 for 23. Yep, and only from 2.5 overs. Look at that.
Maybe they should have put him to start.
Yeah, he would have knocked him over a long time.
He was ready.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, well, the top score in this inning went to Mustafa Mehman. He got 13. And then it was a ranking telephone number. No one else got into double figures. My word. And here was Usman knocking him over. He picked up 4 for 23 from 2.5 overs. And Yasser Mohammed, he got 2 for 16. And Adam Khan coming in there with 2 for 22. And there we have it, folks. 111 from 57 deliveries for Usman. And 66 for Khan. And he got 65. So Siddiqui, in reply, he got to 51, 13, and 8. Those were the scores. So there's a 51. That was the top score. Mehman, he got to 13. No one else got into double figures. So two batters got into double figures. I beg your pardon. Earlier I said only one. No. 51. I forget the 51 by Siddiqui. So it was 13, 51 was the top score. He was at the top of the inning. So listeners, viewers, I beg your pardon there. I was trying to take away Mr. Siddiqui's 51 and a half century is always good. So again, 4 for 23 with Azaz, Muhammad and Adam Khan, 2 wickets each. So folks, that's it for today's play. We'll be back with you again tomorrow at 12 o'clock in the PM. 2 games slated for tomorrow, 1 at 12 and 1 at 6. So we just want to tell all you viewers out there, whatever you're going to do for the rest of the day, be kind to yourself, be kind to your neighbors, and of course, if you can be good at it. So again, Miss Alex Wilson, we just want to say thanks for coming into the com box.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, you're not only of the social media personnel, you're now officially commentator, announcer, if you want to use that word, announcer, until you get to the commentators stage.
I'm so happy.
But you're working your way there.
Yes.
Just stick and stay.
If I can be good, be
All
good.
right? Yes. I don't know if you want to get a little interview with someone in the back there, or if now, or maybe.
Yeah, I'll probably grab Mohammed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, folks, that's it for now, and we're gonna wish you a pleasant good night.
Good night.
Well, welcome back, and here is gonna be the run chase. All have 262. They have 120 deliveries in which to do so. Comes in now, bowls left arm over. The batsman is covering up. Bowler fields a tall order. Bowler outside the off stump, playing, missing. Oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over. Centre pole, walk back. Oh, wicket number 1. It's ice cold over in New York. And yes, indeed, we're having the first. So again, a slip is employed. Medium pace coming from that end over there. He's playing around the corner. First one of the inning. Oh, down the leg side, and he's pulling this one. hitting it with some disdain there. Let's see if he's gonna changing angle. He's coming over the wicket outside the offside, cutting and cutting well. That one was getting up again. It's a good pitch. He trusted the bounce. The inning.
Okay.
Oh, this time he's pulling into the onside, and he's gonna be getting 4 runs for his effort. Good beginning and a good ending. Oh, this time he's going after him again, splitting mid-wicket and mid-on, and there's runs here for him, all of 4. Let's see, way
Yes.
inside out, in the air. There's a man sitting on it, takes the catch. Wicket number 2 goes, coming off outside the off stump. Oh, that's a good looking stroke, but he's not timing it though. He was outside the off stump, Yorker length again, just gonna get the 2. Al-Zaidi. Oh, driving it down the ground. That's a good looking shot. Straight driven. Just to often can getting 50. Oh, there is 33 for 3, and that's the column that they did not.
Continued.
Well, the parties for the New Yorkers. GCL. That's a lovely shot into the offside. All MAQ viewers, and hope you're having some fun. We are having some here. Driven down the ground, and there's a wide long spot of bother is the wicket column. Outside the off stump, lovely shot, and he's gonna get 4 for this. Great driven batting partner. Saying no, you don't try to farm no straight. Oh, he's going high, he's going hard. He has the height, he doesn't have the distance, but he's gonna drop in the hands of the fielder. What a catch!
Wow.
Look at it. Let's have a look. He stayed on the pose, up and away, had the height, not the distance. Here he comes. There it is. What a catch!
Wow.
So the ladies score here,
Let's see if it can.
and you see another one at 6.
6 p.m.
Yes, because the team is going to be coming in with next over, having get upset when he realize that this time he's pulling in the onside. And let's see, did he get all of it? Yes, indeed. Yes. Great driven shot. Was a good one. He's going after him again, cutting and cutting well. And this one is going to run across the ropes for 4. This is only his second over. He's going after him again. Swiveling and pulling well, and goes over the deep backward square leg for yet another fine room for slip. He's going after him again, inside out. He's gonna get at least 2 for this. 2 comes into the bowler's end. He's coming after him again, driving, and he's gonna get 4 for this. Straight and needs 7. This time he's pulling into the onside. So this one is driven into the offside. Oh, this one is in the air. There's a man down there. Settles and takes the catch. Wicket number 5 goes, and it goes way into the 10 wickets. That's long. One runs in. Cricket one is bowled him, knocked him over. It was a quicker delivery, flat up. It's not going to happen. And I'm outside the off stump, driving, and goes across the boundary rope for 4. But at least Cricket. Oh, this time he has knocked him over. A hard days in the field. Baseball pitch. Oh, this one is in the air. There's a man down there. He's running to his right. Don't think he's gonna think. Oh, he made a meal of it. It's 4 runs. Okay, he ran past it. He ran outside. And here it is, here it is, here it is. Ball into the ropes. 4 runs. They don't have enough deliveries to make that. This one is up in the air. There's a man settling under it. And he takes the catch. Easy peasy. The coaches wouldn't like to see that. He took it.
I think when you try to catch the ball lower, that it's.
They cannot make it from here unless they really will. Ball them. The beach day you played. Okay, of course.
Is that?
Oh, there's a one-arm bandit comes out. He's just flexing those muscles. Another one-arm bandit comes out and loses his bat.
Wow.
We have seen it all. We have seen everything now. we,
For the love of the game.
oh, he's bowled him, knocked him over. So game, set, match. Innings over. Innings closed at 118 for the loss of 10 wickets. Remember we said 10 wickets innings closed?
Yes.
And it closed in 18.1 overs. So Usman, 4 for 23. He got 4 wickets.
He did try
Yes.
really hard.